The following presentation is rated TVMA.
Loyal to a fault. Like, if I say I'm with you 120%. There's no questions, there's no.
Yeah.
So, like, when we said Frank and Will, I said the last time, when we said Frank and Will, I was done. Okay, Frank and Will, let's go. Whatever.
Yeah.
So, no, but my parent, like, we're in an alliance, clearly. So, like, I want whatever we do to make sure that we're both safe. I'm not just looking out for myself, I'm looking out for you, too.
Yeah.
So that's why. Everybody knows that I'm like that. That's why I love being a nurse. That's why I do it.
Do you like taking care of people?
I love taking care of people. Love it. I love seeing that. It breaks my heart when I see them hurting or something and knowing that I know what to do to fix it.
Yeah.
You know? How to treat it, what to do. You know? Like, I don't even work. I hardly see the doctors. I'll call them, get the orders. And, like, sometimes they'll be like, Danielle, what do you think? What do you... You know, I'll tell him the situation. He'll be like, well, what do you want? What do you want? And I'll just tell him the medication I want. He's like, okay. And I write the prescription, I fax it to the pharmacy, and then they send it to me.
Do you use their handwriting or something?
No, I put phone order. The doctor okayed the order.
Oh, I got you.
But I write it up.
So do you want to be a doctor? Is that what you want to do? What do you have to do next?
I get my master's, finish that, and then I'll be a nurse practitioner. That's the same thing as a doctor. I write prescriptions. I don't, you know, like me and you could be sitting here, you'd be like, I'm extremely anxious on a Xanax.
Why does a nurse practitioner have that kind of authority?
Because it's under a doctor, you're working under a practitioner is a doctor. A nurse practitioner is a nurse that has become a doctor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Nursing school is the same thing almost as med school without the residency. I have a license right now.
To practice in Alabama?
Yeah, I have an Alabama license, but I can pretty much, I'm pretty sure I can practice anywhere. Just Alabama certified me, licensed me, whatever.
Oh, I got it.
Like, you have a driver's license in Alabama, but I can drive anywhere in the United States.
Same thing.
So, like, oh my gosh. Do you have a weak stomach?
Just for knees.
What do you mean?
ACL tears and ACL surgeries.
Oh.
Why? What happened?
I can just tell you horror stories all day, or crazy stories, or things that I've done, or seen, or saved, or what, you know. If I work 11 to 7 shifts, since I'm a charge nurse, I'm in charge of 60 patients by myself.
How do you even manage that?
I'm responsible for 60 people's lives.
Actually, I don't know if Janelle will come up, because
I really hope not. She went to the bathroom. You can tell they come at an angle.
Yeah, how do you know? Because they go, like, towards the corner?
That looks like they're going to go outside. You know, with the pneumonia thing, like, I sat there and I fought. Like, her daughter was in the room, but her daughter's, like, older than us, like my parents.
This is 28 days today, which is 4 weeks.
Oh, I'm talking about...
You're talking
you're right.
game waste. My period does not play according to this game.
Apparently. My bad. You are correct. You are correct.
I think I have the rest of this week and then all of next week. And then it'll be the following week.
It was that night I took those muscle relaxers. It was Ian.
What?
Ian. And Ashley's pregnant.
might be a father.
And we don't know who the culprit is.
We might have a problem.
Oh, wait. Willie carried you to bed.
Oh, no. And you slept in his bed.
You ready to be a step-grandma?
Oh, how bad.
A step-grandma. He'll have a grandchild older than one of his kids.
Yes, he will.
That could really happen.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything from that night, Ash?
Do you remember anything at all?
I couldn't get down the steps. I don't know.
You might need to go ask the DR. Go ask the DR if anything happened.
Nothing happened.
Can I get a tape of that night?
Pregnancy test?
Do they provide those in the storage?
Yes, they
Do
would.
they?
They would.
But
You
they
would know.
don't. It's not a regular item.
No, but they would. I asked.
Would they,
You did really?
would they give you the, after morning pill or
Yeah,
whatever?
Plan B.
Yeah, what's it called?
Morning after.
I would
You could
hope so.
probably ask for it.
Take it out of your stipend.
It's not even a prescription. You just get it.
Yeah, you can have it for free at Planned
After
Parenthood.
morning. You got morning.
Yeah, watch out.
After, you can tell I never got
No,
one.
The morning
I
after
haven't either.
pill.
Morning after pill,
You
yeah.
don't have to have a prescription.
No, your 14-year-old daughter could go to get it
I'm gonna
without
have
you
to
ever
buy
knowing.
some for just
So
to
it's
have.
Stockpile.
Just yeah. Crush
It's
it up.
not a prescription.
Yeah, a little breakfast in bed.
You go, you ask at the pharmacy. They do hold it behind the pharmacy counter because they check your ID. I'm positive.
She would know out of anyone.
Yes. You can't, but you can't get it more than like once a month or if even that often because they don't want you taking it as birth control. So there is some sort of a max capacity.
Is it just one pill?
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's pissed. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Joe.
The morning after pill, though, if you're already pregnant, it will not harm your baby. What it prevents is if you have sperm living inside of you, which can live for 5 days, it prevents you from ovulating while that sperm is still up there.
So it doesn't kill the baby.
No, it would not. It's not an abortion pill. It does not.
Something called morning after out there that is an abortion pill.
No, it's not an abortion pill. Like if you take it and you're already pregnant, you'll stay pregnant.
I take
You'll
one
have
sometimes when I got a hangover. It really works.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was like, morning after. I think that's what I need when I got a hangover. Right?
Perfect.
It is not.
No, I don't. I'm just saying, not that you wouldn't want it. I'm just saying I feel confident in you as a player now. That if if I wasn't around or if it's a fast forward or something, we don't have time to talk, I trust your decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you've come a long way and become a very smart player. But the only bad thing about us is that we're now at the forefront of this game. You know what I mean? Where, like, people like...
1 and 2 hit targets.
Yeah, or people like Shane and Ashley and Jen, even though Shane's a physical threat, he's now, But that's why it's good to have those people working for us. I still expect Brittany should do a whole lot to put her neck out there for us.
I do. You're getting the wrong vibe about Brittany.
I don't know. Maybe I am, but
Just because she's a little sassy and she was a little hard, it took me 2 weeks to fully understand her. And I told her, I said, the first week,
you guys are the same age, aren't you? Almost.
we're the exact same age. First week, in the first week at the DR, I told her, I said, I'm going to tell you exactly what I said. I said, I didn't think you were very nice, and I was right about you all along. And I'm so sorry, I'm so wrong. I said, that's all I said. And she was like, oh, it's okay. And I said, no, it's not okay. I said, I should have never said that. I'm so sorry. My impression was wrong. You're an amazing person. Like, I just wanted her to know to her face. Like, yeah,
In a weird way, she seems older than you, but you seem more mature than her.
yeah. Does she look older than me? Or is it just because she's married?
I don't know, maybe because she's married.
I don't act 23. I get it all the time. Do you think I act 23? How old do I act?
I think you're like around my age,
Yeah.
27, 26.
Well, it's because I have people, I'm their boss, that they're like 40, 50 years old. You know? I'm used to having to be like, or when patients' families come to me and are like, wah, 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 you know. That's my mama. Yes, ma'am, I understand. Oh, Boogie, go back in your little shell and hide until the screen comes open. Okay.
Janelle, please go to the diary room.
Janelle, what did you think about nominations? I just love them because I have everyone wrapped around my finger.
I guess we're boring it.
Yeah. You should go down there.
You should go down there.
Oh, you should really go down there with Mike Buggy there.
You should.
Well, I don't have anything to say to those people right now.
But you keep trying to kick me out.
No, it's be funny. I need some entertainment. You go sit down there and just watch the reaction. It's like watching comedy on TV. I just find it very weird and not very smart that even as a nominee and pre-nominee, he wouldn't come talk to you.
He's a jackass, is what he is.
His mind's being controlled by Robin. What?
Sit down, highlighter.
I want to listen to that CD, but
Go ahead.
I think I'll get sad.
No, you won't. It's good.
What is Jason
Go to the
Aldean?
bathroom. Jason Aldean.
Aldean?
Aldean. A-L-D-E-A-N. Shane, why don't you go ahead and kick Frank's ass for me? Okay, thanks.
Do you think he could?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah. He's so pissed at Boogie.
Who?
Shane.
He got pissed like early on. Like I never really talked to Shane when Shane won his first veto, and he didn't shake his hand.
He's very much about integrity. What? What? It's right here, Dan. Here, listen. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Yeah. It's huge to him. Huge.
Yeah, you are.
That's super fancy.
Right next to your fresh squeezed orange juice in its glass container. Have you had? Well, you've had it, I'm sure. Fresh squeezed orange juice is so good.
How about local grapefruit juice, though? Yeah. There's actually a farmer's market right outside the gym that I have a membership to on Saturdays, and I should start going to that.
Well, farmers markets are really nice.
Yeah. They always have a lot of fresh produce and stuff.
We could be at one tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause they're usually always on Saturdays.
Oh.
What?
Farmers market.
Yep. In the city.
Farmer's Market.
They
One of my
actually had
favorite
one a
places.
block from me
That's my mall
Saying,
to
but
me.
remember.
that they started doing.
Another little protein shake?
Nice.
Just a scoop, just
Yeah.
yeah.
I know
Keep
mine,
my
mine a
stomach
little bit
from
from the
growling
coffee,
till we
it's
get out there.
Gone.
Because you know if we cook something, it's fucking gonna open.
Open up.
Yeah.
I actually made me a plate of pork chops and mac and cheese, put it in the microwave.
You already ate?
No, I just got
Oh.
to wait for when I'm
Oh,
when I'm
yeah,
done. If we ever get let out there.
We gotta be.
Well, yeah, I asked. They said they were going to open up real soon. But that was whenever I got out of the DR, which has been a hot minute.
Yeah.
So funny.
Tired.
Joe. Eli Joe.
What's Eagle Eye doing now?
Just being Eli Joe.
What are y'all laughing about?
Him,
What? I don't know what your problem is.
I will say I was impressed by the chocolate muscle milk mousse. She took some Cool Whip, mixed in muscle milk powder, and it was actually tasted like chocolate mousse.
Did you put milk in it too? Or
No.
No.
No?
You don't want to put a lot of muscle milk though. Just like maybe a fourth of that.
Sprinkle?
Scooper.
Sprinkle it on.
I think.
You kill that muscle milk.
I'm trying to. Yeah, yes, I'm doing good.
It actually is pretty good.
Muscle milk's the shizness.
I'm putting it in my coffee from now on, I think. The reason I wasn't doing it before is I've always heard a couple cups of coffee on an empty stomach in the morning kind of boosts your metabolism first thing.
Yep.
Versus
Especially having
those
a black.
fat burners, yeah.
It's true. Have you ever ran right after like 1 or 2 cups of coffee versus if you run like late in the day? Makes a huge difference, I think. And as far as protein powder goes, Muscle Milk is a freaking luxury item compared to what we had in BB12.
That's true.
That protein powder was disgusting. And it was soy protein.
Oh,
That's what's in the. That's what's in the slop.
I know,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
that's
it
right.
tastes so nasty. It has a terrible smell.
Just like
to it.
fortified. Yeah.
That's why I quit eating those veggie sausages because it's all soy protein.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I like them though.
They
I don't
taste
like
bad, but-
soy.
yeah.
Maybe I'm just paranoid, but I really do think it makes me more emotional.
Well, that's why they say it has something to do with estrogen in your body too. Like that's why they say it's really bad for guys to eat a lot of soy.
It's an unnatural form of estrogen.
Yeah.
Did they say anything, Janelle? Oh, you forgot? It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's all good. We gotta wait anyways. Thanks.
Yeah, I've come to find in food products, period, substitutions normally on the norm are worse than the real thing.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, any, it's just weird. It's like, hey, try, like, this is the thing I showed you the turkey bacon,
Yeah.
turkey bacon the other day. It's a lot worse than bacon.
A lot of times, yeah.
But it's supposed to be a healthy substitute.
Turkey bacon is?
Yeah, like if
Just
you
read
read-
the back.
I remember reading in Men's
It's full of
Health.
nitrites, and it's made up of mechanically separated meat and
Yum.
that's gummed together.
Yeah, and since
Ew.
Thank you.
And since
So it's
turkey
gummed
bacon,
together,
like-
and they still have smoke. They have liquid smoke, which is horrible for you, and nitrates in it.
yeah.
Liquid smoke's bad for you?
Yeah, liquid is. It's not a. It's the same thing. It substitutes.
That's why
just
I say it's
not,
not good to smoke cigarettes underwater.
when you substitute it, it's just not good. It's a concentrate of smoke. It's just not a.
I know, but I like the flavor of
I
liquid
love
smoke.
it. Yeah, I love the flavor. I'm not saying that. I mean, but it's just not a. It's not necessarily one of those things that's.
I think
horrible,
turkey
but
bacon is gross anyways, but
They
I
say
do-
nitrates are really bad for you, and it's full of nitrates. I mean, that's why they don't. Nitrates now they got natural bacon without it, but there's a lot of nitrates are just. I think it's like in one of the top 5 of banned items.
I remember I was reading that, like,
But yeah,
they
you're
do
eating
that
it
release, like,
Hey,
eat
I
this
did,
versus
but
that
it's
kind
better
of
to
thing
make
every
it.
year. And they
It's not,
say
it's
that
worse.
since turkey bacon is kind of expensive anyway, if you get the premium cut bacon, like at the store, like the most expensive bacon, it
Yeah.
usually is the fat and the calories is really similar anyway, and it
Yep.
doesn't have all those extra additives.
That's true too.
And
Really?
it tastes better.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we get. It's called like Black Label or something.
Center cut,
yeah,
black
Yeah,
label
center
bacon.
cut, yeah.
Freaking good stuff.
It is good.
Yeah.
I love bacon.
Yeah, I've been cooking bacon on the reg lately.
Those freaking breakfast burritos were off the
There you
chain
go.
today.
It was very delicious. There you go.
It's opening up, Bugs. I'm
Thanks.
It's good. Wow, it's.
I'm just stretching.
Yeah, I think I'm
open.
gonna maybe make a pot of coffee and go to the hot tub.
I think I'm gonna switch to some swimming trunks.
If he saves Frank, like, he's totally screwing himself.
He's not. I mean, he's not talking to me, so like literally doesn't even look me in the face. So. Check this. So was he like that in season 7 when like things didn't go his way? He just wouldn't talk to
Yes.
people. Really? Like first who? Who would he not talk? Will wasn't like that, was he?
Will's not like
Yeah.
that. Will's a better player than he is. But, like, he's so obsessed with Frank that he's not even willing to, like, kind of cut ties with him. I mean, like, does he not realize if Frank left this week, he would be in a better spot?
I know. Then we could work with them as coaches. That's a well. Let's get Frank out of here. Then we know he has nowhere else to turn.
Right. I mean, I tried to talk to him last night about it, and he's like, I don't want to work with anyone.
Hey, are you okay? Sorry, I came up to use your bathroom because Ian's been
Ian's
pooping
doozing.
for 20 minutes.
Oh, you know what he's doing? He's cleaning.
No, he's not. He's pooping. I'm gonna
You
use the
okay?
bathroom. Are you
What are
okay?
you doing?
Please go to the dining room.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Can Can you unlock that?
The door?
Yeah, I think you have to do it with your key.
No, you don't. You're good.
No, I couldn't anyways because I was having that dental surgery.
Oh, gotcha.
And I knew that I was going to take a lot of sedatives and pain pills.
Gotcha.
So I couldn't.
What do you guys call them? Little babies?
Shoot, little babies.
Two
Shoot,
little
little babies.
babies. Two little
Danielle to
babies.
the DR.
Two
Yeah.
little babies. Don't you want to have two little babies?
I'm
I
good.
just like saying it.
Shoot, little babies. If my sister has some, then I'll be the uncle. I'm good with that.
You'll have kids someday, but I give you like 10 more years at least.
Yeah? Because I'm so immature.
Yep.
Like, seriously, he's really emotional. Here's the thing.
Who was he emotional with in season 7? Like, when did it not go his way?
Me. Oh, he's always not talking to me, or if I would even say, like, the slightest thing. Like, he would try and come up and run my HOHs, and I used to say things like, if you want to get rid of certain people, win HOH yourself and do it, and he wouldn't talk to me for like 3 days.
Really? That's weird.
He doesn't take jokes very well.
So what were you saying?
Okay. And did you talk to Brittany about the coaches thing?
No, I haven't talked to her at all about it.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
I think I've talked to her, and she kind of knows. I mean,
Because I just think
to
that...
she and I, it's obvious. Like, if
'Cause I
Boogie
just-
leaves this week, it's a bad spot for us.
Well, I just kind of think that, and maybe I'm wrong, Boogie's, I don't know if he's giving her the silent treatment too. But just like, either way, like I can't, as much as I want to, can't work with someone like that, you know?
But if we get rid of Frank, I mean, even if he's just here as like,
Just floating.
yeah, like we need,
No, I know. Because like,
because he's a huge target.
if someone put you up against him, then I can still save you.
Right.
You know, but if me against you.
Exactly, then we're screwed. So
Yeah.
we need him in this game. And he's so dumb that he doesn't realize it. He just wants to like leave, or
Why is he up Frank's butt?
Boogie doesn't like to play with women. He likes to like play with this like bros thing, like all the time. Like, I basically approached him last night and was like, you know, we should, like, the coaches should stick together, or, like, we could do it, while like trying to cheer him up. And he was like, well, he's like, I'm mad at Dan because he lied to me. I'm mad at you because you lied to me. I'm mad at Brittany because she lied to me.
Yeah, but whatever. He's got 3 players in this game still.
I know. And they are loyal to him.
Yeah.
Like, at least Will and Joe are like freaking, I don't know, they're pretty much not with me. I think we should talk to Boogie. That was so dumb of him.
I mean, if I'm Boogie and I see how the nominations came up, I'm starting to think to myself, okay, well, why did that happen?
Like, maybe you would think, like, Dan's saving
Put
me,
on your microphone.
right?
I don't know. I mean, apparently he's just seeing red right now, so...
Should I talk to him and be like, you know, Dan kept you off the block for a reason? Or do you think he's just going to spread it around the house? Like, oh, the
Yeah,
coaches
that's what I think. You know, that's why I'm not even talking to him. I'm just going to wait it out and see if he mans up.
Like, why doesn't he just look at this logically? Like, obviously Frank's the biggest target in the house. He's targeting the coaches. Oh, and then what I told Boogie yesterday, what Frank said to me, that he was definitely putting up coaches. He's going to put up you and Boogie first. Frank comes to me and he goes, oh, yeah, remember when I said that I was going to go after coaches? And I go, yeah. He goes, I was just trying to separate myself from Boogie and make it seem like I wasn't working with him. I go, what are you talking about? He's like, yeah, I was on the block. I go, Frank, you were HOH. It was 2 days before Shane won HOH. And he's like, oh, no. I'm like, I have a really good memory. And yeah, it was.
Well, that's the thing, like, if he doesn't run his mouth and say that stuff, are we really threatened by him? You know, but ever since day one, he even joked around with me like, hey, if you get in, I'm going to come after you, even joking around. And
Boogie did?
No, Frank.
Oh.
And then he goes, I was being nice to someone, this was like a week or two ago, he goes, Dan, already working on jury vote, huh? And this is before we even got dropped in the game. It's like, dude, why would you say stuff like that? you know, and then
What
one
he told to me, when he talked to me, he was like basically threatening me. He goes, "I will not lose to a coach in this game." Basically, like
you're about to.
if he goes down, like he wants the coaches down too.
Well, that's the thing. Like 2 weeks ago or whenever it was HOH, she's like, "Do you think Janelle's mad at me?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so. Why? Did you do something to her?" He's like, "Yeah, well, I told her I was gunning for her in this house." I'm like, "Well, then I could see why she's mad at you."
That's when I started telling all my players, like, Frank's gotta go. Frank's gotta go.
It's just not like it's never smart in this game. You know that to say you're going after someone. Why would you ever do that?
Because he thinks he's powerful, and you know what I mean, like.
I'll give him this. He is powerful in the fact he can rally all the
Yeah.
normal house guests against us.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now does Danielle know about, how are we approaching this with like Danielle, about the coaches sticking together? She has no idea, right?
No.
Okay, we have to keep it that way.
Yeah, no, of course
Same
not.
with Shane.
Because obviously, you know, I'm close with her.
And same
but-
with Ashley. Like, we don't want them knowing.
No. But at the same time, it's like, if one of them, if say Ashley wins one, or Danielle wins one, like I can help keep you off the block, and you can help keep me off the block.
I think I could get Ashley to, you know,
Yeah.
not nominate any coaches. I don't know about Will and Joe, though. That would be difficult.
Yeah, I think Joe.
But Joe's just like, he's going to sit back for a while.
I'm just dumbfounded that, like, if I don't know what, does he want to go home?
Boogie,
Yeah.
he said it last night to me. Yeah, he's like, if I leave tomorrow or day 67, it's the same amount of money. So what does it matter to me? And he was like, Janelle, there's no way that we can win this game. He was like, someone that sucks at this game is going to win this year. And I was trying to like pump him up. I was like, that's not true. I was like, we can stick together. I was like, you know, like fuck these newbies saying that we're playing for 50 grand. I'm like, doesn't that pump you up? And he's like, no, it doesn't. And I was like, come on, Boogie, you didn't fight this far just to sit down and lay in your bed and bitch and moan. And he's like, it's over for me. I'm the hugest target in the house. I'm probably going to go on the block. Danielle
Well, none of
hates
that
me.
stuff happened, so. You don't think it's an act, do you? Or you think he's really just. I know he's pissed that.
He's just not thinking clearly. Frank has got him so wrapped up in this thing with the two of them. It's like Boogie won't even see the light. He's just like, oh no, I got to stick with Frank.
It's just
like
not
when I
smart.
okay, so like I had a deal with him and Will.
To take him to the final three.
No,
Oh.
fuck that. I was never trying to take Boogie to the final three. But I had a deal like week 4 or 5. It was something like I wanted Diane out. Boogie had to go on the block. And I was going to throw in POV, and so was Howie. That worked out. But until he saw that we were actually throwing the POV to him,
He didn't.
he wouldn't speak to me. He went in the diary room and bitched and moaned about it and said, oh, yeah, Janelle, you want to make an enemy? When all along we had a deal, and there was like 4 people fighting the POV for him to come off the block. But he didn't like see that. He was just like, oh, you put me on the block. And I was like, I'm trying to freaking backdoor someone, okay? I mean, I literally threw him the POV.
Is that the goggle one?
Yeah. So when things don't go his way or...
You're not are you an only child?
No, but he is.
I wonder if that's. He's taking his ball
spoiled.
and going home. I don't know. Maybe I overestimated him as a player. Because I just thought, outside of the Maggie stuff and like, you played pretty much emotionless. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah. I mean, he's just... I don't understand why he thinks that we shouldn't be targeting Frank. He's like mad. But we've both approached him to work together, right?
I know. Well, that's what it's like. What else can I do to show this dude? Like, I'm trying to keep the coaches in the game.
Why don't we just bring him up here and just talk to him?
So you're gonna go get Boogie, bring him up into Danielle's HOH room with her sitting right there?
No.
I don't know if he needs to, does he need a day to cool down, or I don't know.
Well, the POV's tomorrow. Like, if he just understands if, like, the nominations stay the same, you know, we're all, like, he's safe next week as long as one of us wins HOH.
Or one of our people wins.
But if he saves freaking Frank off the block, he's going up on the block with Frank. You know?
Yeah.
Like, hello?
Like, he has a chance to slide back into this game and not become a threat, because who do people think he's going to side with after he's, like, isolating
They're
himself
gonna be like,
like
oh,
this?
well, he's not that big of a threat. But he doesn't, Boogie's not that great of a player without Will. Will would be yelling at him right now. Will would be like, what are you thinking? Like, because Will always told him what to do in All-Stars. Boogie's not that great of a game player. No, he was gone like 4th his season.
That's what I mean, like...
He does this kind of shit that gets him kicked out.
I mean, like, he's clearly isolating himself from the entire house. Like, I've seen him on that screen once in the past hour listening to this CD. And then the problem is, how do we get to talk to him without Frank there? And then on top of that, how do we talk to him without him going to tell his
Well,
buddy
he's
Frank?
Yeah.
And why does he, like, he knows you and I outside of this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's like really pissed that you lied to him. And I was like, seriously, like, just get over it, okay? He's like, well, that was an unnecessary lie. That was an unnecessary lie. I was like, he doesn't know what Danielle's gonna do. And he's like, he knew. I really did try and talk to him last night, though, and I was like, Boogie, we can turn this around. We could still, the coaches can make it to the end, and we could, like, do this. And he was like, well, I just don't see that happening. I mean, we have the biggest targets on our backs right now.
So what? Did you tell him to look at last season? They steamrolled through the end.
I know.
I swear, if he saved...
I'm telling you, he does not like to play with females. He does not like to align with them for, like, a real alliance. He hates it. That's how he is in his real life. Like, he freaking lived in an apartment with, like, 6 dudes till he was, like, 40 years old. He does not, like, he doesn't have any female friends, like...
Maybe we approach it this way. If Dr. Will was here right now, and he saw this going on, what would he do to Boogie?
He would say, Boogie, freaking stay the hell away from Frank immediately. Because Frank is a lost cause.
But why would he listen to him? Why would he listen to Will? Because he knew Will could win him this game.
Yeah. He just wants to stay with Frank, his buddy. His freaking shit-talking buddy.
Oh, who is that?
It's Will. Hey, Will.
Hey.
Will.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on downstairs?
Will,
What's going on downstairs?
what's going on downstairs?
In the bathroom.
Is the outside open yet? It is? Oh, good. Are there people working out outside?
Uh-huh.
Oh, awesome.
Will, please put on your microphone.
He's pissed.
What a like, I don't know. I've never seen so many emotional players in my entire life. Good, maybe we can take advantage of them. One thing that sucks is like,
He like wouldn't even look at me because I'm on the bed talking to you. He probably thinks I had something to do with his nominations. Oh God, these people. At least Trixie's like she's normal.
I don't know.
And she's loyal.
I'd say she's loyal. I don't know if she's normal. No, she's awesome. I like her.
Freaking Will is nuts. He's like so pissed at me right now.
When do how do we get Boogie alone without, we can't, he's so attached to Frank.
I'm just scared that everything that we tell Boogie, he's going to tell Frank, which is going to tell the entire house. That the coaches want to work together. You know what I mean?
I can see that. I mean, what if you brought it up to him like, don't say that obviously I understand, but what if you said, so what do you think about nominations? Do you think that happened for a reason? You know what I mean? Like, make him piece it together.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I basically have to, like, tell him.
But he's got to figure it out.
So annoying.
Like, I watched him the entire time. Before the nomination ceremony, he stared in the fire pit, didn't look at me once. During the nomination ceremony, he was, like, shocked that he wasn't going up. Like, how could you be shocked you're not going up?
So if Will, okay, hold on. What am I telling Will? Pick me for POV and I'll use it? Because if I say I'm not going to use it, he's not going to pick me.
I don't know. Maybe we have Danielle find out who he wants to pick, and then we'll just play it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously Will's not very happy with it.
Well, because I'm talking on the bed to you. He's never seen us talk before. These fucking people. Oh my God. Like, if we don't win HOH in the next fucking 2 HOHs in a row, we lose a coach before
For
jury.
sure.
You know that, right?
Yes.
Which means every time we lose a coach, our chances of winning goes down so much.
I know.
There's too many people in this house. No, Brittany would totally be on board. I discussed with her to work together, and then she was like, Boogie tells everyone everything, because she came to me and she goes, oh, I heard that you were talking to Boogie and you were trying to work with him. I'm like,
I know. The dude, he's like, you can't say anything to him now. It's just, it's useless.
so what should we do? Just pray that Frank doesn't win POV and Boogie doesn't win POV?
I mean, I'd love to talk to him, but I just feel like anything I tell him, it's going to go on blast.
Yeah. He's so dumb. I wish Will was playing instead of him.
I know, we'd be probably get to the final 6 with ease.
Yeah. Instead, we have someone that doesn't want to work with us at all, doesn't want to work with anyone, just wants to sit.
With 2 people that he knows outside of this house, has hung out with outside of this house.
For some fucking stupid, arrogant, like, ogre. Just because he's a dude.
You said ogre?
He is an ogre. Have you seen how big his legs and feet are? I'm just like, what the hell? He's a freaking lumberjack. I mean, his hands are like this big. His feet are this big.
Someone on Jokers just made a lumberjack ogre image with Frank's head on it.
Thanks, Jokers.
Thanks, Jokers. All right, well, do I need to talk some sense into him? Maybe I just talk to him on a personal level. Don't even say anything about the game. And just be like, dude, are you all right? What the hell is going on? Like, because I actually like hanging out with him in this house, even outside of, like, game. But he's just being, it's awkward to be around.
He is so dumb. So he doesn't get nominated, and then he runs over to Frank, and they sit and talk game in front of the whole house in those 2 nomination chairs, in front of the whole house. Like, wow.
I know what his
You're brilliant.
He's gonna go in the DR and copy what Will did. He's gonna say, "I'm gonna be insulted. I'm insulted that I'm not nominated." You know, they just.
He's not even half the player Will is. I mean, the guy he had, whatever.
So if Will were in that position right now, we'd be me, you, Brittany, and him would be in the storage room dancing.
Yeah, Will would be throwing the POV to whoever. He just would not win it. Frank would be out the door. Why couldn't Will play instead of Boogie? That sucks.
How would he? Were you ever around when he knocked him into shape or no?
No.
Would be interesting
But
to see
like,
how he did
there
that.
was like Will talked him out of using the coup d'etat on me because he wanted to take people off the block and nominate me because Boogie wanted to get rid of me, and Will was like, no, you cannot do that. And he was like, well, why?
It again and again and again until both of them are gone. The next person's gonna put them up together. He's not gonna have the shot again. You know what I mean? Don't you think?
Yeah, I wish you could just tell him that. I think he respects you as a player way more than me. Like, when I tried to talk to him last night, he was like, that doesn't make sense. He's like,
What doesn't make sense? Why?
That I said that we need to get out the people that are coming after the coaches. And he said, yeah, like Joe and Will. And I said, and Frank. And he goes, why do you keep targeting Frank? I'm like, because he's coming after us. And he's like, Frank's a good guy. I'm like,
Well, that was my whole thing, is that the reason I was 100% okay with getting Frank out of this house last week, because it would sever him and Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the... But I don't know how many more times I got to do something to show him that we want to work with him, before he just...
he's ready to just go down with Frank, basically. Just...
I wonder if Frank showers. Does he ever shower?
Frank showers occasionally, but he still stinks constantly. I'm so mean.
So, would Will... Let me ask for what you know. I don't know.
Will's probably pissed at me right now because he just saw me talking to you, so...
No, I'm saying Dr. Will.
Oh, Dr. Will.
Would Will, talk to him like, dude, you gotta chill out? Or would he explain the moves to him as to what's
He
going
would explain the moves to him, because Boogie doesn't know how to play this game very well. Boogie would always say, let's do this, and Will would be like, no, this is what we're gonna do. Because Boogie, oh God, he's just very, he's not good without Will, because Will basically, Will...
Controlled him, too.
Yeah, Will basically drug him to the end. Boogie didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I'm serious. Don't repeat that.
No, I won't, but...
He was just like... So many times that, Will would always have to leave and say, I have to go talk to Boogie because he's going to go do something. And he'd have to sit, Boogie down and talk some sense into him and be like, what are you doing? You're shouting at the girls. You're making Janelle mad.
If he were on board, I'd be super excited right now because everything's set up for Frank to go and we get our 4 coaches through another week.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I feel like outside of this nomination, I was watching his face and he was 100% shocked. He didn't see this coming. He didn't see him not being put up on the block. You know what I mean? And I felt like if I were to go tell him before, he would just tell someone, Just never thought I'd have to talk sense into a 42-year-old man.
It's you have to fucking beg someone, hey, we should work together, please.
Hey, let me help you get to the end of this game.
Let me help you get you further. Yes. Even though you screwed me because you're so stupid. Oh, God.
What is the obsession with Frank?
I'm telling you, it's the bromance. He's addicted to a relationship with a straight male.
I know. When I overheard him when I was sleeping a couple weeks ago that they go in the diary room together and do a thing.
Oh my God. Are you serious? We have to win POV and get rid of Frank then.
I know.
If we don't, they'll, you know what I mean? We've screwed up our chances more, and now Boogie's going to be coming after us too.
The longer they stay in the game together, the tighter and tighter they're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Why doesn't he just... I fully expected him to be all right, time to start stabbing people in the back. First up is Frank.
Right.
But
he
I
won't
guess...
do it. And then he's down. Literally, he was crushed yesterday because he got lied to. He was literally ready to cry. He's like, Janelle, I got lied to. And I'm thinking to myself,
are you kidding
you are
me?
such a fucking idiot. He's bitching and moaning that he got lied to, and all along he tries to make himself the most manipulative, ruthless player. I lie to everyone. And then when he gets lied to one time, he's downstairs having a pity party. It's pathetic.
Robin's in here. We need Batman. I just, Like, I have it in me.
I should take his shirt and wear it to the fucking POV, steal a shirt that says, "Where's Will?" Because at least if Will was here, this shit wouldn't be going on, you know?
Like, I have it in me to go talk him off the ledge. I'm not 100% certain that he's not going to go tell Frank. That's my big thing.
But honestly, what do we have to lose? Because pretty much, if Frank stays, he's going to be rallying everyone against us anyway.
Do I just deny I ever had the conversation with him, and then there's no way we're going to work with him? But I mean, you know, if he's gone, you're not getting put up against Brittany. It's going to be me versus you.
Yeah, I know.
Therapeutic purposes, just because I have it so bottled tight inside. Yeah, I just want to I'm just a mean, depressed person right now. I don't know if it'll help much.
Yeah.
I'm cool to let it ride and just assume what it's probably they're trying to do and just roll with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to just get into it, and if he tries to be cool, just be like, you're only getting rid of one of us. Maybe we are coming for you.
Yeah.
You know? For you.
Yeah. There's a couple in there we're coming for.
We can still marinate on a little bit more.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to see if you felt one way or another.
I mean,
part of me is like, we let it go this long.
Yeah.
We can just go to bed and
see how
whatever.
we feel. Like, part of me is just waiting for an opening. I don't want to have to pick it if I don't have to.
Right.
But if they...
It's clear they're not going to say anything. So we could just go about our business and whatever, you know?
Yeah. Because the only thing I'm thinking a little bit is if nominations do stay the same.
You don't want to have that fight under your belt.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll think
it's
about
a good point.
Yeah.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. Fuck. I'm like that I got that part of me too. It's just like,
I just want to get it off my chest, you know?
Burning off steam.
With Frank.
MFing us.
Yeah. There's Frank the Tank, self-proclaimed strongest Big Brother player of all time.
Dude, I want you to play in that veto. You, Shane, Danielle, I'd like to play in it too. I hope Frank pulls my name.
That'd be great. I hope Frank pulls my name and I win. That'd be funny.
And the other thing, Frank or Boogie did not talk to Danielle. Like,
yeah.
There's just so many outs that, like, even if you know you're going up, you can make a deal and say, I know I'm going up, but, you know, it's just... I gotta go to the bathroom, but when I stay up here, when I get out, we gotta come with a plan.
Okay, hurry, because they're gonna be like freaking out that we're talking.
Well, then let's figure out. So what's our plan? Because then
I think we should.
Boogie's at least listens to you and looks you in the face, right? Or no?
I think he respects you more as a player, and you're a guy. Like, I'm telling you, he has this thing with women.
Okay. How can I make sure he's not gonna tell Frank?
I think we should both talk to him together and be like, Boogie, look, there's two of us that are willing to say, hey, you're 100% safe with us in this game. Frank is going to be out the door this week. And if he's not out the door this week, you're going to be on the block with him next week.
All right, let me do this then. And this is my last attempt. I'm going to go to him and just talk to him and be like, dude, why are you so pissed? Like, I'm not even going to bring up game. And depending on how he reacts, then I'll either come back to you and say, all right, we both got to go at him.
Okay.
All right. And see if... Are you going to hang out in the main room? Because I need to just know where Frank is.
Yeah, I'll be... or outside.
Okay.
Especially when you're taking the time out of your schedule to meet up with a date with them.
So much
better to be straightforward.
Yeah.
I've been through so much that I'm just like, I don't have time. I don't have time to sit here. And like he pulled out, he had a text, and I was like, I flat out made a comment like, I'm glad to see that's way more important than the conversation we're having right now.
Good. Wait,
And I'm
have
just
to.
like,
They're like, you're picking up the tab. See ya. Peace.
I can see, you know, I've been in dates with girls and women who just, they have their own businesses, or they, you know, they're the big
That's
time boss
different.
lady, but they still even might just have it here,
Yeah.
or they put it in their purse where
It'll
they can see
vibrate.
it, and yeah, and just like not right on the table.
well, if they let you know ahead of time, you know, otherwise if they're just flipping out being like, hold on a second, hold on.
A little bit. I'm gonna sit in the hot
Especially
tub.
like interrupting your whole conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
I gotta take this, and then you automatically, I'm sorry, maybe it's because I'm jaded, but I automatically think it's another girl or
Right.
something.
Well, it's different, I think, if there is a business owner or something,
Yeah.
but still, you
But
should.
if it's a business, completely understandable.
Yeah, like I've been certainly been in that situation. I'm like, no, it's all good, because it was clear that she was very interested in being there at that time, not playing around with her
Right.
phone or whatever like that. She was totally paying attention.
So,
1000% in.
let's see. Oh, but I know what you're talking about. I had this book one time. My friend had it and brought it to me, and I was like, "What is this?" It's called 5 Affirmations of Love or something. And like, there's 5 different types of love that people like. One is like, I don't. There's a word for it, but like like sweet nothings, basically. Like
They need it.
you can hear it.
They need to hear it.
It's a very,
anyone to go in the hot
it's
tub
not
with
something
me?
I woke up and knew. I studied it too, but we read it as a couple. We read different stuff as a couple to find out, because there's one of the things you'll find in your lives. I'm not trying to be a
Father figure.
but I'm just serious. It's a very meaningful thing that if you take the time. So we study everything in life, and we never study how to be a parent, or we never study relationships.
It's true.
I mean, you think about it. So if I could recommend that anything in your life is study your relationship, or study,
Compatibility or something.
Yeah, and be a parent before you decide to be a parent, because everybody gets in these relationships because it starts with lust. Then they get married, and then they realize they got a kid, and they realize that they come from 2 different worlds, and that starts to come out. Everything, love can only hide so much. And then once realness sets in, you find out, wow, I don't even know this person that I'm vowed to live the rest of my life with, and now I got a kid with. And then you have to kind of relearn everything. If you're still emotionally enough connected to try to keep it together, then you have to relearn, because people don't realize, I mean, just the way you're brought up.
That's huge.
I mean, it's just so different from what your mate is brought up. And it could be the way you think and the way you parent. Oh my God. I mean, when we started first getting into it, I was like, she's
what the hell are you doing?
I'm like, my father was very physical.
Yeah.
So one of my rules was, you'll never fucking put a hand on my kid. And my wife she would tell him, I want to wrap your neck around the wall. I'm like, wait. And then I was like, that'll never happen. And then, obviously I hurt her feelings, but then we had to sit down and talk. That's the way she was raised.
Right.
That the parent rules and kids say, and I'm like, well, yeah, but I went through that. It wasn't so fun.
I was on the other end of that.
That wasn't a fun way to go. So I try to give, I always said if I had to err in one way, I would want to err in the way of not overcorrection. Just because, I think my father erred in the other way.
Gotcha.
So, it's not necessarily good, but it's what it leads to is it's another style of, when you're in compatibility with somebody that you're going to be living with, they got to somehow understand that. And it ain't their fault that you went through that, or it ain't your fault that you didn't know what kind of parents, you have to learn.
But at least they know where you came from.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They can
Until
adjust.
you discuss all that, and you're fucking amazed. The mistakes I've made. But if you use that to learn, you go, oh wow, now I realize that had we known each other better,
yeah, could have prepared yourself.
We could have prepared ourselves much better. So always,
good advice.
You have to step back and take a look at, take a major look at compatibility. Even when you get married, if you don't have those discussions, one of the stupidest, I thought was the stupidest things we'd ever do, because my wife was Catholic. I was like, I got to take these freaking classes.
Oh, that's right.
And I was like, I hate it. I dread it. She was like, well, I've signed us up for father such and such, and we got to go sit down. And I was like, whatever. I ain't
do it,
into
get it
this
over
shit. I'm not into it. And it was small, and it was routine, but let me tell you something. It was probably the best thing I did before I got married.
Wow.
Because it answers a lot of the questions I just said. That it's not to come in and counsel you on religion. This is relationship counseling basically from a father, from a priest. But it's basically, it goes through the courses of who you are, where you come from, and what do you expect out of marriage.
Later on, can I just talk to you personally, no game stuff at all?
What's that?
Can I talk to you personally later, no game stuff at all?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This one doesn't go up, Ian? This one? Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, it's horrible once you. That's the ultimate, because you lose
everything.
You lose everything. You don't know who you're with. Why are you with them?
Yeah.
Hey, don't y'all see him cooking?
Just finish cooking it, Will. Or I mean, if you want,
No, but it's like, that's what I learned. It's like, touch is one, like sweet nothings are one,
Yeah.
gifts are one.
Yep. Gives.
What's the other two?
Would one be physical? That's, I guess that's a sweet touch.
There's two more. Anyways, all I know mine was
Compliments, is that one?
Yeah.
Mine is touch too.
Mine's touch, but like my thing,
compliments.
Yeah.
I can live off of
Independence.
just kisses, you know, like.
She went to listen to the CD.
Like, I don't know, that just means a lot. Like, I don't know, I feel like, because I remember one time, like, if you just don't come up and, like, give me a hug or touch me or something, like, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like,
I'm coming out there in a
I'm not
second,
good
Janelle.
person. Like, or you can sit here and tell me all
Oh, yeah,
day
that's the
that
way my wife is.
you love me, but if you don't show me, I'm not I'm not
That's the way,
buying
that's
it.
definitely my wife is.
Absolutely.
Hey, I
Yeah,
could
I'm not
literally buy
buying
my wife $1,000, $5,000 ring, and she'd look at it and go, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could kiss her the right way, and she'd be melt to the ground.
Yeah, that's way more important.
And that
I
took
think.
me a long time to even understand. I'd be like, what, you don't like the gift? How is a gift better than a gift? Because I'm a giver.
So glad, is Dan still in there?
I didn't know he was.
Dan? Oh, okay. So here's the deal.
I was listening to the CD. I didn't
You were
know.
with us last night when the three of us got together, me, Boogie, and Dan.
Uh-huh.
And that's why you were kind of confused. Boogie's being such a little punk. We basically approached him to like the coaches stick together or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, okay, okay. And then he went, what he said, he like, Janelle wants to work with me.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Dan was like, Boogie, we really need to get out the people that are coming after the coaches. And he was like, okay, okay. And now he's still up and his ass is off the block. And he's still downstairs pouting. We have to convince him to work with us.
You, me, and Dan.
Yeah.
And you think he's really going to hold that up?
Well, wait. But listen, if he leaves this house, our chances go down so much of winning this thing that it's ridiculous. Like, even if he's just here floating around, whatever, we have to have him as, like, a person. You know?
Yeah.
And we don't want any of the newbies knowing that we're working together.
Of course.
So you can't tell Shane, I won't tell Ashley, and he's not going to tell Danielle.
Okay. That's fine with me. None of the newbies know where anybody is in this game.
Exactly, and that's why we have to keep it that way, so they think that...
Me especially, because all I had really was Shane, and Shane and I don't ever hang out.
Right. Do you think Shane would come after the coaches, though?
Everybody, this is it. This is who I'm working with. End of story. Like, that's basically what he said.
So how are we going to get him to not...
He literally just said that today.
Well, I'm sure. But if me, you, and Dan tell him, like, listen, it's better to go with us than this freaking dumb ogre.
I'm
think
telling
he'd
you, though,
listen?
that he's, first of all, unless we all get in a group, he's not going to play this, like, pitter-patter between us. Like, that's not going to work. Like, unless we all sit in a group and discuss, I don't think he's going to go for it. And even if we do that, I don't know if he's going to go for it. I don't know if he's going to be willing to throw away Frank. Like, he thinks that Frank is like Dr. Will Part 2, I guess. Like, I don't know what he sees in him, but he's in love with Frank.
Well, he does have, you know, yeah, he falls in love with men all the time. It's just so ridiculous.
I don't know, Janelle. I think that he's, like, all about Frank. He loves Frank.
Okay, so Shay needs to win POV.
Danielle apparently told Will that he's not the target.
Yeah.
And did you talk to him?
No, I haven't talked to him yet.
Have you talked to her?
I haven't talked to her either. I talked to Dan, that's it. That's who I've talked to. But, like...
I don't know. It's Danielle's HOH, and I don't want to, like, steer her in the wrong direction, but I'm just like, okay, well, you need to be careful.
About what?
Telling everybody in the house that they're safe and that they're not targets. If Boogie saves Frank this week, somebody's got to go.
Exactly.
I mean, you have to be careful in this house. Like, you can't tell everyone in the house that they're safe.
Yeah. So, Will's probably pissed at me, too.
Why?
Because he saw me talking to Dan up here.
Everybody in this house is just, everything is so crazy right now, and people are so screwed up, and everybody's like, no one knows who's where. It's like, this house is a freaking crazy, like, loony bin.
Fucking Boogie.
Boogie's like, I'm working with Frank. That's it. I'm not talking game with anybody else. That's what he said. Boogie's not going to be willing to work with us unless he knows that Frank's out the door.
So we have to get Frank out the door in order to have this conversation, pretty much, is what he's telling us. And even then, he might.
And even then, he's going to give Frank his vote. How many votes do we need this week?
We have the votes. If Frank's ass is on the block, we have 5 votes. Me, Joe, Ashley, you, Dan. 5.
Shane will vote with us.
6.
Ian and Jen won't.
Boogie's team is sticking together.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
So we're going to have to convince Boogie not only is it best to go with us against Frank, but also against Jen and Ian.
Do you think he'll do it?
I don't know. I don't know why he's so in love with Frank.
It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. It's ruining his game.
I don't get
He's completely
though.
in love with Frank. He thinks that Frank is like the all-time Big Brother player, you know?
I really don't get it. Do you get it?
They're in a bromance. It's totally stupid.
I don't know.
Like, I'm just gonna, like, seriously just pray that freaking Frank doesn't win POV and Boogie doesn't win POV. If anyone else in the house, well, besides Ian and Jen too, if anyone in the house, actually,
wins it?
Ian wouldn't use it because you could just threaten him. Boogie's going on the block if you use it on Frank.
That's true. Ian's name is not going to get chosen from the bag. Oh, I didn't tell Danielle. I don't know. Do you think Danielle should pick you or Shane?
Either one. Shane, he'll keep it the same. I'll keep it the same.
I know, but Shane's just won a lot of POVs. So do you think that because of that, we should tell her to you pick him or pick you?
It doesn't matter. I mean, if it's a mental thing, obviously, I mean, no offense, but I'm like really good at puzzles and stuff.
Yeah. And I think we're due for a mental comp.
I think so too.
Like a puzzle or, yeah, like something like that.
Worst case scenario, Frank's ass comes off the block and Boogie goes up.
And then what?
We don't even have the votes to save Boogie if we have to, right? No, we don't. Against Will? No way.
Worst case scenario, Boogie wins veto and takes Frank off. And then what are we going to do? Get rid of Will? Or put up freaking Joe? How are we gonna, good luck to us next
Will's
week.
a terrible player. Like, the worst. Like, he created this elaborate lie all week because he wanted to play his own game. He didn't want advice from me.
Created this elaborate lie.
He wouldn't talk to me for 24 hours, pissed me off, pissed my entire team off at him. No one trusts him. Pissed the other side of the house off at him. Pissed you guys off because he was being a little shit. And then the second we come in, he goes and talks game to fucking Frank for 2 hours.
I know.
And then comes out
tries
and says,
to tell
coaches are target. I'm coming after coaches.
Tries to tell Frank that he changed his vote on him because of Ian. He tried to like use Ian to get his reasoning for voting out Frank. Oh my gosh.
It just all depends on POV. If the nominations stay as they are, Frank is going home. I hate Frank so much. I think he's worse than Cappy because he's a much better game player than Cappy.
I think that the nominations will stay the same unless, of course, Frank or Will win it. Boogie probably will not get picked to play.
But if Frank? Yeah, he will.
If Frank gets house guest choice.
Yeah.
But hopefully he draws a name out of the bag, like Ashley or me or you.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
Maybe I should tell Danielle to pick Shane, but I don't know. I just think that if it's a mental comp, we would way rather have you in there.
But if it's physical, Shane. But aren't we due for something mental? I mean, we've had...
Yeah.
Okay, what POVs have we
Every
had?
POV has been physical.
Well, no, the memory chip was mental too and physical.
Mental and physical. What was last week's? The ball thing.
That was physical.
That was physical. What was the first one?
Freaking
The
lottery.
washing machine.
Physical and just a guy's game, kind of, because it's throwing things.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. I'm going to ask Danielle tonight if she helped Frank in that comp. Remember how she stacked the coins? I'm going to ask her about that tonight. See how sneaky Dan really is? That was week 1 when we thought he was working on Boogie.
Mm-hmm. We squashed that from happening. Oh, God, Boogie. He pisses me off.
But you just want to work with Boogie because of the numbers?
Well, many reasons. The freaking newbies are going to be targeting the coaches, so why don't we band together and try and take them out? 2, like jury votes. Like, obviously, if any of us have a shot at winning it, we need more coaches in the jury stage. Then if one of them leaves before jury, there goes another possible vote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's already going to be hard enough. Just
Okay, all the bitter people need to go before jury.
Mm-hmm.
All the bitter people who aren't going to vote for a coach no matter what. Frank, Will, and Joe.
And Jen.
Well, we only have room for 3.
Okay.
There's only 3 people before jury.
Ugh, Frank the Tank is sitting down. Grosses me out. Absolutely cannot stand him anymore, Brittany. Like, he's like so obnoxious.
You couldn't stand him last week either. Nothing has changed. He's just still here.
I know. I was so excited for when Julie would have been like, by whatever, what was it? 3-2 vote, Frank, you are evicted. And I was gonna be like, here, Frank, take your teddy bear. Get the fuck out.
Maybe you'll get that chance this week.
He wrote Big Ted is here on the freaking toilet door, so I have to stare at it.
I know, I saw that.
Can I please write Ted sucks in lipstick?
Who does that?
A fucking moron. I can't stand Frank anymore.
He's really obsessed with that bear.
It's disgusting. And the bear stinks like him.
The bear does stink.
It smells like his BO.
Eagle Eye's down there telling another tall tale. Did you hear the one about him picking up the van and putting it in front of the gymnasium door?
No. Whenever shit goes down and I'm like, what the hell is up with Joe? Ashley looks at me, she goes, tall tales, tall tales.
Yeah, she was looking at me when he was telling the story. She was giving me the face.
Do you want to go in the hot tub?
Kind of.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm in such a depressed mood today.
So am I. I cannot believe Boogie is willing to just like throw away his game to work with fucking that stupid loser.
Okay, but we can't beg Boogie to work with us. That's crap. We shouldn't have to beg him.
I shouldn't have to beg. We shouldn't have to beg Boogie to work with us at all.
I know. That's my point. We shouldn't have to beg him. Please work with us, Boogie. Please. That's what we're basically doing.
Yeah.
We're basically begging him to work with us.
It's pathetic. I'm embarrassed.
Who's in the hot tub?
Ian, probably.
My muscles are so sore now. I can barely move.
Jen gave me a massage and I promised to cook her breakfast tomorrow.
Are you kidding me?
I have to.
What are you making?
Eggs and peppers. All right, I'll have a Twizzlers. Don't twist my arm.
Are we not going to have any wine tonight? We could go for just one nice glass, you know?
I'd love a glass of Merlot right now.
I know. Where is it?
I don't know.
My nip slipped like you the other day.
I know, that was so embarrassing. I don't think the camera was on me. That was the camera for the shower.
Ew, it looks so disgusting. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
I have to get a towel downstairs. God, I need to put on this on this camera.
About time other people come out here.
You waiting for me, Ian? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody.
We're here.
That's good.
Oh, you brought your ducky. Put them in.
It's cold out here. Getting here now, it won't be cold as that.
Is that my dry spot?
Yeah, right there. It's pretty good.
Oh my gosh, someone should totally request that we get beer and wine tonight.
I know. It's the first time everybody will be able to drink since day 3.
I just
you
want like
request
a
really
glass.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it there because of
We might though.
Peter,
Sometimes do the
that's
POV on
true.
Sundays.
worth a shot.
Oh my god, you're the best. Thank you.
I just want like one glass of
Okay, I'm just
wine.
gonna request.
Just say-
Wait, they won't. They always yell at me if I request it.
No, they won't. You haven't requested it. It's usually me, but I'm just like, I really have, my muscles are so sore.
You're hilarious. You made me laugh.
I didn't see muscle milk. I'm just refraining from the M&M.
Yeah.
What's better?
Trying to talk to Boogie alone.
I didn't even know Dan was over there.
Hey, it's good. This feels so good on my muscles. Oh gosh.
We're like really hoping for a glass or a bottle of Merlot.
Just walked and looked.
You did?
Well, Ian went to go do a request for us, you know.
Yeah, I just walked in just to double check.
This feels great.
Be nice to have a glass.
Doesn't it? It would be nice to have a glass.
Mm-hmm.
Just relax.
Somebody said that probably not because we have the POV tomorrow, but I guess you never know.
Only 6 of us play POV.
The 6th.
What did it say, Ian?
Danielle's in there right now.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she's been in there a while. Wow.
This feels great on my
I
back.
called her like 30 minutes ago.
I got a good jet going. It was? Was that early?
It's pretty early.
Are you making cheesecake?
Thinking about making it tomorrow. We're gonna make Danielle has fresh strawberries, maybe a strawberry cheesecake.
Nice.
Just strawberry cheesecake. Or raspberry cheesecake.
I just thought you'd get stuff out this earlier. So.
No, that was for my whipped cream and oat milk cookie fetish I have.
Oh, gotcha.
It's actually vanilla wafers, but I had to switch to something.
Substitute it. Did you ever make crust with vanilla wafers? I bet that would be good.
I requested vanilla wafers last week. Said we'd get right on.
Hot tub party.
Oh gosh.
I don't know.
It feels great getting down in the chest, but it is so hot.
Yeah, I guess I know.
So hot.
Beyond.
My head starts sweating. My forehead.
Duck's getting a kick out of being in water. It's been locked in the half-knot room.
I mean, just think of the scenery yesterday and now.
Oh my gosh.
They cleared all that sand out of here. I mean, that's a
know.
lot of freaking work.
And the water.
Yeah. I mean, that was a lot of stuff. Get out in one day. I mean, it's a freaking pool, basically.
That's nuts, man.
Oh. Said you getting in a pool
Matt.
party?
Stop that.
Stop that.
Danielle, please go to the diary.
I thought she just got up. Hurry, someone tell her to request alcohol.
What is the ganache meal?
This is so good on my back right now. This is doing it.
Someone tell Danielle to ask for a bottle of wine.
She was just in there. Tiny little bit of alcohol, maybe.
They won't be two of these meals.
We might though. I've had it.
It's not that famous, Ian. Relax.
Is it true that Enzo thought that like everyone that was on the show would be like super famous once they got out?
You would know more than me about that, Ian.
Did he really think that?
Why are you even asking me when you know the answer to the question?
I'm not sure. I think I remember you saying it is why, but I'm not sure.
Gosh.
You know. Not that noise.
You don't like that? No, it's
a duck queef. Yeah. It's a duck vagina. Just the conversation we were having inside. You missed that one, Joe.
I'm good.
Yeah, right? I'm happy to have missed it.
I always seem to get myself caught in those conversations, and I'm just like, unbelieve.
know somebody until you see them go through hardship. And so I stepped out of the bathroom and was like, well, y'all should really know me pretty good by now.
Oh, okay.
I was just joking, but
When
telling the truth.
you were in the window.
Yeah.
And I saw you go like this, and you had a serious look on your face.
Yeah.
So. I didn't hear your answer. What is the ganache?
I don't know.
What's in it?
Ashley said that Joe said it means cream.
Oh, so it's just chocolate, but a distinct flavor of chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It is really good chocolate ice cream.
Never heard of it before.
Storage, please.
Whatever. What the fuck, whatever that means.
How could it not be about the game?
Halloween? What else we got to talk about?
Exactly.
You gonna try to put it to your soft side? But you're missing Brady right now.
Yeah, right. That'd be freaking a very desperate attempt. Yeah.
Whenever I was in there, putting my dirty clothes up, I was in there, and I was like,
Frank, please go to the diary room.
I was like, so let me assume they're trying to back for me. And he was like, no, kind of looking away and shit like that. And he's like, they just, still don't trust us. And they want to get you out and show the threat. He's like, if it's still us, I'm not going to campaign against you because I know you try hard to get here. Shut the fuck up.
I didn't know you wanted it in private.
Yeah, no.
That's why, because it's like, I don't know how you and I can have a conversation in private without someone in the house knowing we're talking.
No, I mean,
That's Danielle in the reflection, by the way. I don't know if she saw us. I don't know if you care.
okay, I'll be able to get that out. What's up? Like, you're pissed?
Yeah. I'm a little perturbed. Yeah. Are you surprised?
I mean, I understand you're pissed, but I thought when the nominations went down, I thought you'd figure out, what I'm trying to do.
Oh, I'm not mad that you pressed the button. You were in a position that you had to, but what I'm mad about is what was about to take place, and you knew about it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I told you that, why would I tell you that?
Why would you tell me
yeah,
what?
Did you think why would I tell you that?
That we were good?
No, that was going to go down. Why? I mean, what's the advantage?
Because I thought we were working together.
We are, and that's why I told, like, if I didn't want to work with you, I would have just let you find out. And, like, I put my...
But you were...
Fuck.
Do you want... I mean...
You just can't fucking talk.
Yeah.
And, like, I was kind of hoping you're playing up, like, you're pissed at me, like, in public. Everyone knows you're pissed at me. I'm kind of hoping, like, you were playing that up.
Oh, no, I'm really mad. I mean, I feel like this is a backdoor attempt, and, you know, I definitely am pissed off.
I thought you understood that I don't want to play this game if you're not in it. I don't want to play this. Do you think I want to go with Danielle at the end? Janelle or Brittany? I'm trying to keep you.
But, I mean, we need to back up and talk about, I mean, when you asked me if Danielle was good and you guys were good. And when we asked, you said the same thing, and then the actions were different. You knew that it was happening the night before.
Because what you told me, and this I was banking on, you said that if we were put in this game, you would hope that Frank was gone too. And that's when I'm like, all right, then he'll be cool with this. Do you remember saying?
No, you've misunderstood. What I said was, the only way I would support the twist is if Frank was gone. That's all I said. I didn't say that I wanted to play without Frank. I mean, did you really misunderstand that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I thought, like, you understood that Janelle and Brittany are waiting for us to come together. And like, I mean, with the nominations, like, you think I'm trying to backdoor you? Like,
yeah.
No.
I mean, I don't know why would you put Frank up then?
What's that?
I mean, clearly Frank and I are
because
working together.
with you two in the game, you're going to go up against him every single time. And I don't want that. I want you in this fucking game. And, like, I'll give you my wedding ring, dude. Like, I want to play this game with you. Like, I thought, like, you saw in my season, I put Memphis up, and he was pissed for, like, an hour. But, like, I'm never going to put you in harm's way. And that's what I thought you understood.
It just feels to me like... It feels to me like that, I mean, you didn't talk to me all day. So, like, how do you think I'm going to feel?
Well, I thought you were playing that up. I'm like, good, he's fucking acting like he's pissed. And I figured you knew this how the nomination would go down. So I'm like...
No, when your key comes out last and your main guy you're with, the only guy you're with is fucking in the fucking, you know, it's nominated. Like, why is Will nominated?
What's that?
Why is Will nominated? Because he was clearly in on it with you guys to get Frank out.
Because I'm trying to keep you off the block.
I mean...
I just, you know, whatever it's worth, man, like, I want to work with you, and I think the coaches all want to stick together. We all, you know, we're all trying to keep each other in this game. I don't want to play this game without you. I'm going to be dead.
I mean, like, did you not think maybe to go at Janelle? I mean, are you in alliance with Brittany and Janelle?
No, I thought we had a coaches thing. I thought it was just understood that when this happened, we'd come together and we'd protect each other. Like, Janelle's going to be close with Ashley to keep our asses off the block. You know?
Well, you know, I mean, it's a bit of a, it's, you know, I don't know. I don't know what to say there.
And with me telling you exactly what was happening the second after I hit that button, and me keeping you off the block, what else do I do?
Listen, you look real smart right now. You didn't know it was going to happen. You didn't know that. I mean, of course, look, I get it. Like, you're blasting it out to fucking the you, and fucking you're in the diary room. I knew I'm the great Dan Geeson. I get it. Dude,
that's not me, though. I'm in the DR thinking, is Mike Boogie playing up this act, or is he really pissed at me? That's what I'm saying.
I'm saying, though, things really fell into your lap. You really got to admit, you predicted it, and I give you credit.
But I don't want credit. Like, I just want to make sure that you know that I want to work with you till the end, man.
You know, the actions speak louder than words, and all I've been is lied to, besides from Frank. You know, I mean, I guess you could throw Ian in that conversation as well, and Jen, but actions speak louder than words. I've had several relationships with people where you know, they said they were going to do something. They didn't. Like, what was Will thinking? Making up that whole elaborate thing for what? All he was going to do was make an enemy out of me. And if Ian and Jen had won HOH, that was assuming the game stayed the same. All he had to tell us was I'm voting with my team. But it's like, I mean, you guys were going to pull a real scumbagger. I respect it as gameplay. If you just said, Frank's too big a threat, I know you were going to cut Danielle when you got the chance down the road, which is true, which I didn't hide. You know, but it's just like you're sort of trying to go about it in a way that's like, I don't know. You can't depend so much on that twist. What if that didn't happen?
I know.
What if that didn't happen? Frank would have left, and what would I be left to think if you were in my shoes?
No. And that's that's one of the downfalls of my game is I fucking roll the dice. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled some major dice. So, I mean, I guess for now, it's like, I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously, you're asking a lot. You're asking me to support cutting the only person who's really been true to me through and through, like, and take a chance on people who lied to me.
But let me ask you this: like, when I told you, like, after I hit the button, I told you what was about to happen.
Well, what you said was, the exact quote was, in the heat of the moment, right out here, is you said, me and Danielle are rolling with you guys. In my mind, unless I misheard you, to me that means me, Ian, Jen, Frank, and you two, and we'd have 6 people.
But I was talking about he was going home. Why would I tell you that? No.
But at that point, we already knew that the twist, didn't we?
Yeah, I know. So what's the benefit to me telling you that? You know,
telling me that he was going home?
Yeah, like all I do is like fully expose myself to you.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, you do have to understand my position a little bit, Dan. Like this, you know, he's the only one that, I mean, again, kind of taking Ian and Jen out of it. Yeah. He's the only one that's been true. You told me a big elaborate lie, and I was about to end up with egg on my face, like, to America, to here, because you know how I roll in the diary room. Yeah. But I mean, not that should concern you.
But I don't roll that. Like, I'm not. Like, I understand in this game. Like, I thought you knew me outside of this game, and no matter what happened, we'd roll together. Like, I'm not in there scumbagging in the DR. I don't like that. I'm in there saying like, fuck. Did I just blow my chance to work with Mike Buggy?
Yeah. I mean, it's for me. You know, it feels differently because that's all I've known since I got here is, I mean, well, I should say in the last week, you know, I mean, obviously we were kind of in more control in the beginning. And the Willie little thing aside, but, no, I mean, you know, I just think actions speak louder than words. I mean, it's a tough thing to ask me to support, you know, because I
Shane. Please go to the diary.
I have no power or control, so like, I mean, I don't really know what you're asking me to do this week. I mean,
I'm not. I just want to let you know, like.
I mean, is everybody going to vote out Frank if he stays on the block?
That's, I think, pretty much.
Really?
Yeah. But.
And what? Everybody's come up the stairs and promised the infamous "you're safe next week" to you two?
No one's like went up there. But I'm just saying, like, if the point comes where you got to cut me or Danielle. I would trust that you cut Danielle, and like that's kind of the.
Yeah, but I mean, you're actively. The difference is, you're actively going after it. Like that didn't have to happen. Why didn't you put up 2 Will and Joe or 2 other people? Like, because you're trying to appease the rest of the house. I mean, I'm not even in on the. You're asking me to be a part of something. I'm not even in on it. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I just thought that we understood that, like, we don't have a shot at this game unless we stick with the coaches. You know what I mean? Like, I know.
But why couldn't we stick with the coaches and keep Frank?
Because, you know, everyone that's going to win is going to put you and him up anyway.
But I mean, why wouldn't, like, let's just roll with that fear for a minute.
Yeah.
If we roll with that fear for a second, wouldn't, just like when I played with Will and he was a big target, Frank's a big target, why wouldn't we, let's say, want to keep him in? And then he's always one of the expendable target, if you will. I'm not calling him expendable, but...
No, but because from my perspective is that I thought I was in that role, and then Frank...
Why can't there be three of us? Do you really want to work with them?
I know, but I know we need them in the game to get us through a tough time.
And not even a half hour, the thing wasn't even over a half hour, and she was starting trouble with Brittany, saying I said something. I just like... It's just... you know, like, the point here is you could have the same relationship with Frank that I have with Frank. He's a beast in the competitions. Why wouldn't you consider adding him to the mix? And what would you be afraid of? He'd be an incredible ally. He's been completely loyal.
No, I look at him like Jace. Like, you guys had to cut Jace, right?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that in a sense because he was up against Will, but I mean, he cut himself, you know. But I mean, you're talking about if you and him are nominated at the same time, what would I do? Yeah. I guess that's what you're asking, you know. I mean, I think it's a legitimate concern, but also, do you not see the value in Frank?
No.
He's incredibly loyal and honest. I mean, he's played so honestly, and look where it's got him. You know, it's got him 3, and he was really excited, as was I, you know, to forge that relationship with you, not with Danielle.
Yeah.
I don't care about her. No. You know, it was with you, and then I mean, it's like you know, especially hearing it now, it's like I don't know. I almost had hoped to hear something different, but it sounds like it was kind of your brainchild.
I mean,
it's okay if it was, you know.
I just thought.
Was it?
What was my brainchild?
To basically get, you know, Will or whatever to do that.
No,
and,
I don't know where
but
that
Danielle was never voting to keep Frank.
That was remember when I told you I came up and she had pulled herself up there, and that's when everything switched. And at that point, I felt she was in a corner. We couldn't get it out. And then when we had that conversation about how you said if we get dropped in, you'd rather be with Frank, not Hugh. And then I'm like, all right, you know,
You misunderstood, yeah.
Then in hindsight, I should have told you exactly what's going on, you know.
Hey.
What up?
What are you guys doing?
Having it out?
I was trying to. So.
What's up?
Just let him know how I feel and not appreciate his behavior.
Yeah.
Haven't talked to him since yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning, so.
Right.
It was time to air it out. Nothing, no secrets here.
Oh. I'm gonna take these out to them if I can. Take a little towel and carry it. Yeah, I'm sorry too, Boogie. I didn't really have a vote though either, you know? Like.
Well, your player was against him, so it's fine. I didn't expect anything different from you, but.
I told Will that I did not like what he did last week with the lies and all that. It's embarrassing.
It's stupid. It's stupid on his
It's
part.
bad gameplay, you know? Like, it just makes you look like a liar.
Well, he could have just said, I'm voting with my team.
Yeah.
It was unnecessary.
And he made everyone else on my team feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, I really wasn't in on that, but... Alright, I'm just gonna take it like this. Woodbridge? Okay. I got it, don't worry.
Bottom line, obviously I broke your trust and it wasn't smart to do, but, you know, I thought in the end you would understand that no matter what, I'm trying to keep you in this game and I want to play with you.
Yeah, I think it's, I just don't understand why I think you've seen, you know, how loyal and valuable Frank has been, and you know, he was willing to work with so many different people along the way, and you know, the flip-flopping was never him, it was other people who were jumping around, but you know, he kept you and Danielle safe, and it's like, this is the way she shows her appreciation. It's fucked up. Like, do we not forget that you guys wouldn't even be in this game? You'd be home right now.
Please go to the diary room.
Because I'm not going to get into a he said, she said, because her and the crew will never admit it.
Yeah.
But the first thing out of their mouths was not JoJo because of you.
Yeah.
Obviously, there was valuable consideration in the possibility of knocking you out of the game, and I didn't let that happen. And, you know, now it's like, for this to happen, you know, and I should say, I shouldn't use that, that's the wrong pronoun. You know, we didn't let it happen. Me and Frank went to, it didn't take much consideration, but it took a little consideration to make sure that the attention went to JoJo's direction. It wasn't hard with her annoying behavior, but, you know, Frank did make those things happen, and it's, her helped me make those things happen. So it's just not only to go after somebody, but to do it like this right after he protected both of you. It's like, who do you want to do business with besides me? You know what I mean? Like, he's 20 times more trustworthy than all those people. I mean, you want to go down the road with her?
No, but I think the more coaches are in the game, the better chance we stand to stick around. Don't you? Or no?
Well, why not knock out the people that are saying get the coaches? Frank never said that.
Then he called Janelle out in front of everyone saying that if we're dropping this game, I'm taking you out. That's where it started for me. Ooh. In the kitchen.
Well, like, but no, what her propaganda is against Frank is because week 1, he was going around trying to say, hey, I'm not playing for Boogie if, you know, I'll put him up if, you know, so of course he was going to say that because Willie was anti-coach.
Yeah.
He, you know, so of course Frank wasn't going to put me up if he got the opportunity. Frank's not anti-coaches at all. I mean, he wanted to work with you. So it's like Shane, Will, and Joe. Joe stood in the kitchen last night. I don't know if you were within earshot, but said, I guess the coaches are playing for $50,000. Like, why is his key in the box? Mm-hmm. I mean, does he have a relationship with Danielle? Did he cook her breakfast? I don't understand why. I mean, I feel like those are your nominations, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, they are, right?
Well, I had to fight to make sure your key wasn't in there.
And why did she want to do that?
What's it?
Why did she want to nominate me?
To get you guys, because you're a target with Frank. And I'm like, he's fine, don't, you know? I mean, you want me to lie and say we don't want Frank out of his house? No, but I want to work with you.
Why do you have such why does she have a problem with Frank?
Because there's this sentiment that he's going to storm through this house and he's, you know. I'm just telling you, dude.
Yeah.
I fucked up. I know you're close with Frank. You know, and maybe that intimidated me that I felt I could never get as close to you as you were with him. You know, and that's.
Well,
and I thought maybe the only way I can work with you is if he's not in the game, or the only way you'll trust me is if he's not in the game, or the only way I know he'll work with me is if he's not in the game, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I you know, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm not happy. It's not any one person, it's not one incident, it's a lot of things. I don't like being dragged here under false pretense. Would I have still come? Maybe. I certainly would have played differently. You know, were you throwing all the coaches' challenges, by the way?
No. Janelle whooped my ass in the one, and...
you know, clearly, you know, I would have played differently, and, you know, I don't like it in here when things are going good. So, you know, obviously that's where we differ very much. I barely find it tolerable when I'm running this place. So when I'm being hunted, you know, is what it feels like. Obviously, you know, it's, you know, I'm miserable. I'm just overall miserable. Ian moved into bed with me. You know, my life is not good right now. I wish I had the whatever it is you have that makes you like it here so much, but I don't. I fucking hate it. And I'm I'm not ready to feel better about that.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we spoke. I'm certainly cannot be a party to any kind of support to get rid of Frank. And I guess the way I would leave the conversation is that I think you should give it a lot of thought, because I don't think you should just think of some crazy instance where two people would get, you and him would get put on the block, and I'm the swing vote and I choose who's gonna, I think that's worrying about that one instance. If everybody wants him out so badly, why don't you keep him in here? You know as well as anyone, it's very valuable to keep targets in the game.
Well, let me ask you this: do you have any interest whatsoever as working as coaches with all 4 coaches? Or no?
And who else? I mean, I don't have much interest in working with people who lied to me before. Janelle's a big liar, It's like, I'd rather have line up with Frank in a competition and have him trying to win for me than her. I mean, I think you're kind of attracted to, do you feel like you can trust her? Brittany lied to us too. What do I have to go on? All 3 of you lied to me in the last 24 hours. So, what I'm made to feel like the sucker, I don't think that was your intention.
No,
I think you're a good guy, and I do believe you that you're not going in there and laughing.
No.
But
just look at my season. I never rubbed anyone's face and shit.
Yeah, and that's not my concern. But actions speak louder than words, and all 3 of you lied to me. So I'm supposed to cut my best guy who rolled with me solid for 28 days and just throw my eggs in that basket, And look, I'm just real talk, because obviously, if you leave this conversation and we don't talk much, which we really can't, given the circumstances, there's a part of you that might go, well, I don't know if I can get him to come around, and maybe I should try to get him out. But
I'm just telling you that this will not be fun for me, nor enjoyable, nor do I want to play this game without you.
But I really need you to leave here and give strong consideration to including him in the fold. You know why it's so anti? Because we call motherfuckers out, and we told Brittany, we were nice about it, but we told her how we felt. Janelle wants him out because, for selfish interests. She doesn't, the fact that you want to work with her over someone like Frank, who's a complete straight shooter.
I just know that we're all in the same boat. At some point, the house is going to get together and hunt all 4 of our asses down. And I'd rather all 4 of us be in here. You don't think so?
No, I think it might have.
You don't think Joe had a household work going on?
I don't think it's... I think there's a couple people that might feel that way, but Shane was in on it too. Shane,
yeah,
so why
Brittany can control Shane?
I wouldn't know. I'm on the outs. I haven't been a party to anything real except Frank. I got Ian, who has no idea how to play this game. Jen is avoiding and didn't do shit for us. She's playing that great silver medal game because that's all it's going to be, which you and I talked about. So I don't have any kind of foundation to work off of. But it doesn't really matter, because if I stay in the game, then that's more time to figure it out. But
I'm not asking you to scumbag Frank or anything like that. I'm just asking you, think about why would I expose myself to you and tell you that, and why would I fight my balls off to make sure you weren't nominated?
I believe you. That's fine. I still have a big problem, which is the person that I want to stay in the game is a hunted man. And if I get picked to play the veto and I win the veto, he's coming off, So the odds of that aren't great. I gotta get picked and then I gotta win. But and as much as honest as you're being with me, yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's what I'm gonna do if I get picked and I win. So I could say I'm flattered, you know, but I do think that you know, you should give it some thought, because look, the other thing too is he could win, and who knows who goes home. Do you want him hunting you down? I mean, you have a lot of support, but do you want one guy hunting you down when he wanted to work with you?
Of course not.
So, I mean, you know.
But I feel like I'm hunted no matter what. You know,
Well, it seems
Joe's
like you
coming
have,
after me.
you have great relationships with a lot of people right now. You have Janelle, Brittany, Danielle, Shane. I mean,
The only one I trust that I know.
I mean, Will's getting the pawn speech. He ran up there the second after the nominations, so we know. I know that routine.
Yeah.
So there's 6 people right there who aren't after you. You know, I mean, Jen, she's just gonna do whatever. You know, so I don't think you're as hunted as you think. I mean, you've positioned yourself nicely.
But to me,
applaud it.
But to me, that's not. I really want to work with you in this game, and I think whether it takes me to organize the coaches or whatever, I'm willing to do it, man. But I just think as soon as if one of us goes, it's it. We got no shot.
Right, but is Brittany as much as anti-Frank as Janelle is? I assume she is.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I mean, for whatever reason, it's there, you know, and
yeah, because he speaks up and he's honest. That's, you know, that's the thing.
But
I mean,
I'm trying to think, like,
it's fine. There's time. My attitude could change. They're fucking shitting themselves back there, the way I'm acting, you know. So
why?
Maybe my ego will kick it, because look at all they lose, you know. I mean, like, when I'm not in there giving them the fucking magic, I'm just moping around. That's not what they want, you know. So it's either gonna kick in or it won't, you know. But I do think, I mean, I mean, Brittany's not gonna win anything like that. That's all she's gonna win. I mean, Janelle will win stuff, but what's so great about her allegiance, Shane? Because you have him more. Like, what's so valuable about her? She just
because we're coaches, man. And I mean, I just think at some point they're gonna get together.
Did Janelle and Brittany try to get me nominated?
No,
They never mentioned my name once.
Not once. They're like, can we get Boogie on board? They're the ones that came to me like, can you get to Boogie and get him back in our team? Because I thought, part of me, I'm like, he's either 50-50, he's either playing it up, like he's really pissed at me, or he's really pissed, and I'm like, I gotta find out. Because if you're playing up that you're pissed.
It was 90-10. I mean, I was really this pissed, but I've been waiting for you to come to me. You know, I wasn't running to her, and I certainly wasn't. You know, I'll be 100% honest. You know, I expected you to come to both of us earlier today, and somewhat apologize for what went down. I didn't quite surmise that your plan was quite as involved as it was. I just figured you were probably going with the ebb and flow of whatever, like you just couldn't talk her into it and you just didn't want to tell us and whatever. Having said all that,
just to be clear, anything up, I had nothing to do with Will. I don't know when that whole...
Yeah.
That's...
But everybody knew how everyone was going to vote out Frank.
Yeah.
I mean, there was mild cahoots there. So, having said all that, where was I going with this?
You're saying you're expecting...
Oh, the percentage of mad. Yeah, I was expecting to have a conversation before nominations. Obviously, I have to stay out of harm's way to make that happen, and you're in control of that. So we have plenty of days, hours, minutes, and time, and ceremonies, and nominations, and HOHs, and this and that, for you to do that. You know, I mean, I really wish we'd had this conversation, you know, 24 hours ago, or even 14 hours ago. You know, I've been pretty miserable and pissed off, you know, we can see how the cookie crumbles with this veto and take it from there. But would you, I mean, is it unequivocally 100% no way you'll give any consideration to having Frank join us in some capacity, even if it's not necessarily trying to get them to get him in the group, even if it's just somehow keeping him safe, besides the obvious way, which I'm going to try to do, which is win the veto? Is there any way you could noodle it in your brain?
I would definitely consider it.
Because he would be incredibly loyal, and we don't even have to tell anybody.
I'd definitely consider it, you know.
Because you realize if you make nice with him, and you don't even bring him in the group, and you can get everybody's attention against somebody else, say Frank wins, and Joe goes up, you know? I mean, Joe was screaming from the hilltops that he's coming after the coaches.
Well, I mean,
did you really believe Frank meant that when he told it? I mean, that he was coming after you?
Frank, I never heard that.
Right, because he wasn't.
But I heard him say he was going after Janelle. And the only side of that story I heard was Janelle's. And Frank's like, do you think Janelle's mad at me? This is like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, no, why? He's like, well, I told her I'm going after her. And I'm like, well, yeah, I can see how she's mad at you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, get creative. Think about it. Because, you know, if he has a good chance of winning tomorrow.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know? And if I get in, I have a very good chance of winning. So, you know, that's neither here nor there, but I do think that you should just take a step back and look at it from a different angle and think about his value.
Well, let me ask you about this. If you're me and you see you and Frank, Frank's a beast, and you guys are like this, how do I, as the third ever, ride like we're supposed to ride?
First off, there's no pecking order. Second off, you know, it's
I think he's mad at you because you didn't put him on the block.
I think he wants to get out of here.
I do too.
He's not happy.
Well. So let's add insult to injury and make him the first member of jury.
Brittany.
I am so beyond game because how mean he's been to me. And Frank was making little knocks at me. He pissed me off so bad earlier.
That's how Frank is. He insults you with a wink and like this creepy.
No,
grin
he
on
was
his
yelling.
face.
Was he really?
He was like something about, yeah, it's been a long time, or something about on the block. Somebody was saying something. He said, yeah, y'all don't know how I feels because she just put me on for the 3rd time.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, well, maybe you'll get the hint and get out.
Take a hint.
Yeah.
I didn't say that though. That's what
He's like, why is everyone gunning after me? He goes, the only thing I've done is I've been in 4 competitions and I've won 1.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Because I don't know why people are gunning after me.
And I'm like, who are you going to? You're going to pick Shane, right?
Yeah.
To House Guest Choice?
Yeah.
If you get it.
Yeah.
My luck, I'll get it. We have a
And-
repetition of picking each other.
Yeah. And I should tell Will he should pick me too if he gets it.
Yeah.
Will might pick Janelle.
That's true. Are they getting along though?
I don't know. Shane, no one in this house is honest. So, like, I can't even trust who's getting along with who. It gets to that point. If I see 2 people fighting, I have to think in the back of my mind, is this a real fight or a fake fight?
Yeah, I know.
That's pitiful.
Like, that's the level we're at right now.
And it's week 4. Wow.
Hey, will you step down to the kitchen and see how those cookies are coming along?
I will in about 5 minutes.
No, I meant with the remote.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't mean get up and go. Oh my god.
No.
You think I'm...
There's going to be 18 Big Brother lives we live before we even get to the final 5. I mean, there's 12 people left. There's going to be a fast forward, a fucking double eviction week. There's so much game left, and he could be super helpful in getting rid of some of these people.
I'll tell you this. I'm always open to anything. If I'm open to that, will you be open to working with Janelle and Brittany, or at least the appearance that you're working with them?
Yes, of course. I mean, I don't really have much choice. If he goes and I continue to act like this, then
That's what I'm trying to stop. I don't want you to isolate yourself with Frank.
I understand. It's just it's been 24 hours and it's kind of rough, and it's everywhere I look is people who lied, lied, or I almost have just as much disdain for Jan, who didn't do shit. She just took the benefits of those 28 days and took none of the, Frank gave them the money. I should have given Frank the $3,000 and whatever, $1,000. It's like he's the one, he did all the work and kept them safe and helped work people and be social and all that. He's a good player. I mean, let's forget whether you want me to be the number one or you to be my number one, or he's good. I mean, I don't know how he ended up becoming sort of persona non grata. I guess he's just the biggest guy here, and I'd be threatened by him too if I had a personal beef with him or whatever. But if he's with you, he's fucking with you, and that's hard to find. You know it, I know it. So even if it's not full on because you can't sell that to them, keep it on the sly, and let's work to, I mean, it's obviously going to be a little harder for me, but if he wins the veto, you'd rather have him as your friend than fucking coming after you next week. Right. I mean, who knows? Yeah, there's going to be 11 people playing, 10 people playing next week, so his odds aren't good. But you know how that works, though. The 1 week you don't want someone to win it, they win it, and you certainly don't want to be sitting next to Danielle on the block.
And that's the thing, I think you always understood that when it comes time for me to cut her, I will. And maybe we never had that conversation about you and Frank, but I always felt that you guys got so close that I didn't have an answer for that.
Dude, it's like it's nowhere near that. I mean, 7 weeks is a fucking eternity in here. You did it. It's like I'm not even there yet. I was just starting to see the finish line had the concept held up, which I know you laugh at because you never thought it was going to, I guess. But I was playing as if it was, and I didn't have to think about that. I certainly haven't thought about it in the last 24 hours, but we got to get rid of so many bodies first. There's bodies everywhere. I got someone sleeping in a fucking bed with me. That's how crowded this motherfucker is. So, I mean, for now, we can just continue to act standoffish and see what happens with the veto. And, I am open, and I ask that you leave here, and you think about it. And we can leave it at that.
I definitely will, 100%. And you talk about actions, and I'll go to bed on that. If you can go to bed on thinking, why, just the action of me telling you that he was gonna go home, and the action of me keeping you off the block this week, and a future action of if Frank does come down, I'll make sure you're not put up. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I can work with all that information. I mean, it's still better for right now that I do feel this way and I can act this way. I mean, it's not like I have it's not like I've been sitting around all day like, I'm gonna go get Dan next week if I stay. But I did sit around and feel like, look, I might be getting backdoored here, and there's a million targets if I stayed. Obviously, there's a bunch of people I don't want here. So I understand long-term prospects are better with the options you're providing. Just right now, the one option that I can't support is to do anything to Frank.
No.
So I think you can understand that.
No, I completely relate that.
Yeah.
But, because when I get out of here, they're going to ask me, how did it go with Boogie? Do we got to coach his team or not? How do I address that?
They know we're here?
They wanted me to come talk to you.
Oh, that's right. Janelle was in here. They've been telling you to come talk to me?
Because they want
Danielle, please go to the diary.
I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to go be best buddies with them right now.
No.
So I think you should say, I mean, I guess kind of the truth. I don't know. I say I don't have any kind of honest relationship with them. I don't know any. I haven't. Janelle and I have. I mean, even the week that we were together to knock out. I mean, to keep Frank.
Yeah.
I wasn't even privy to it. Her and I never have had a real conversation in this house.
Well, I don't trust her either, but the one thing I do know is that it directly benefits Janelle and her main coat that we're both in this game. That's an undisputable fact. So whether I believe what's coming out of her mouth, which I don't, I know that us in this game helps her.
Well, then why don't you just, I mean, it's very believable for you to say he's coming around. He's pissed that everyone was about to scumbag him and Frank, you know? I mean, she has to understand why I don't, you know, Brittany already knows my stance, you know? I didn't say anything like anti-Dan. It was more just like, I'm mad at a bunch of people. Because I did think it was a little unnecessary for it to go down like that. I certainly didn't predict the reason was because of the reason you're giving now.
That was my personal reason why I was cool with it.
I get it. I think it's a little, you know, it's funny. I want to call it short-sighted, but it's actually long-sighted. but in the short sight is the fact that, you know, we could use him. So
I'd say that he will come along with us.
But he'll expend you
But
and
the
Dan
second,
before us.
No, that's not even the problem. That's true, but that's not the problem. The second that it's advantageous for him to out us and go somewhere else, he would. So like if say Joe got HOH next week, Will comes up here to save his butt, he tells Joe that we're in an alliance and that he needs to break us up. You know what I mean?
I do. Yep, I do.
There's no, like if we're trying to keep it secret, we can't, he would not keep it secret.
Right. I don't think anyone else in this house would keep a secret. Well, we just got to make sure Janelle votes to get Frank out.
I mean, we're just going to have to try to get ourselves to the Final Four and duke it out.
That's, yeah.
Because the truth of the matter is, if Dan and I can't beat you guys in the Final Four, we're going second place.
Right.
Every person in this house has said that they will not vote for a coach in the final two.
I will. I'll vote for you or Dan. You had to do, I would have done the same exact thing that you guys did. 100%.
Well,
I said that,
like Joe
I said that
said,
in the Dairy Queen.
the coaches just went from 100,000 to 50,000.
No, they didn't.
The coach, we're not gonna, a coach is not gonna win in the end unless they're sitting next to another coach. I think that that's the truth.
I don't know.
But
Depends on what the coach did to get there.
you know, we'll worry about that when we get there. We're freaking got 12 people in this house.
Right. Exactly. We just got to make sure we win HOH the double eviction night.
I know.
I mean, that's going to be, if Boogie wins double eviction night.
Who knows? Who knows what he would do?
I know. That's all it's going to take. Whoever wins that one is going to be frickin'... is there anyone in the frickin' living room?
I think everybody's outside.
Oh, that's right. They got alcohol.
No, but this is gross.
Is it the Merlot?
I said I wanted a glass, but I think I'm gonna pour it down the sink.
Down the sink? I'd give it to someone before you do that.
Who do I want to give it to? All my friends downstairs?
Your new BFF.
Yeah. I'd rather just pretend.
And I think the thing was too is what's just so unappreciated is you know, why couldn't, if Danielle wanted him out, like why couldn't she just do that? Why did it have to be this big surprise on eviction night? You know, like it's just it makes people feel like, you know, you're like, you know, and I've done it to people, so I know, but I just, you know, the tickle monster and all that stuff. Like, why not just say, like, what? And you know, I don't know why she couldn't just do that. It's because it makes people more vindictive. And, you know, she should have had a little more foresight as well, because, I mean, the thing is for you, it wasn't the smartest either, because if you knew I was coming in the game, and I think you know a little about me, you know, I can be very vindictive. You know, I have a temper, And you know, I just think in hindsight, which for whatever it's worth, you know, I feel like you should just came to me and said, you know, because look, you didn't do that because I think you didn't want me to tell Frank, and what would it have mattered? You know, what could he have done to hurt you had he had that information at his disposal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, obviously it's a lot to process in here. There's a lot of back and forth and this and that, but for me, it was like, you know, and I saw the lineup of the fucking, you know, they were setting it up for the 2-1 Frank, the way the eviction was, and then the boom boom, you know. So it was like I had an inkling it was about to go down, but I don't know. I was torn about the whole coming into the game, even if I didn't have them. I know I told you otherwise, but I knew you were going to press the button. I think one of them pressed the button too, didn't they? Do you know?
I don't think so. I always pushed Brittany, and then she said she hasn't. And if I was
she
you know,
might have.
I wouldn't have.
I think she might have. It doesn't matter, of course, but it's just.
I don't think Brittany does because she doesn't want to play. I don't, you know.
Yeah. I just don't like. For me, part of the feeling is, you know, I end up looking really fucking stupid on the outside, and that matters to me a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe it shouldn't. Maybe then I shouldn't be that guy. But that's my character, and that's what they push for back there,
Yeah.
and that's what they get, and that's why I get invited back. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I won, but I wasn't fucking hating. You know what I mean? So it's like, I end up looking like a real big fucking idiot when that shit happens, and I'm just telling you where I'm coming from, so we just have it
You were not allowed to talk about production.
all out there. You know, that for me adds a little extra, like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
So, look, at the end of the day, I am open. I don't have many options, and I don't really care either right now. Talk it over. If you don't have anything else to...
No, I mean, I guess at the end of the day, I always thought that no matter what happened, our relationship outside of this house would supersede and underline any doubts in this house. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't doubt you,
Yeah.
but I don't doubt that was your idea, you know? But it's like, it sucks because I don't like the idea.
Well, that's like,
so
it's the same thing. I put Memphis up like early on. Like we had an alliance. I'm like, dude, I gotta put you up because then no one will ever think we're working together. And he was fucking pissed for like, he stormed out, but about a half hour later, he was cool. You know, and like he knew that no matter what, I wasn't gonna come after him or
I told Frank, I said, you know, one of a few things is gonna happen. Two distinct possibilities is that neither of us go up, and Dan wanted to wait to show us that move, to show us, okay, here's my olive branch back to you guys. Or, you know, both of us go up, and then he'll come tell us why. And I said, he's a pretty straight shooter. His why might literally be you two are together and everybody wants one of you out. And, you know, I said his why might be, fuck, he knows I'm a really good player and he wants me out, and he knows you're going to vote for me if you're not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, it was not beyond the realm of my imagination of a similar situation with Memphis. Like, I get moves like that. I'm not the person who says, don't put me up. I play with no fear. And this is not the worst thing that people think we're at odds, you know. And my attitude and stuff will help disguise the situation. So,
just DR.
You know, it's fine by me. That, you know, and if you just want to give a tidbit back to Brittany and Janelle, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But if they fucking think in a million years I'm like coming up there to fucking eat all of Danielle's almonds and leave Frank down here tonight, and you know, like that is not happening. Like, you know, again, yeah, we do have a relationship outside of here, and I think that for me too is, you know, not to get fucking whatever soft, but like, that's why getting kind of treated like this, you know, I feel better about it now with, you know, with your reason, even though I don't agree with it, but, you know, I just, I certainly didn't expect that from you.
Yeah.
And there was a part of me just being fearful of like, oh, he wants to kind of clown me out a little bit and be the bigger player, and there's, you know, we're the two winners, and you know what I mean, we're the two coach guys. So, you know, I'm just telling you how I felt.
No, and I think you know me that like I would clown someone in this game, but not someone I know personally. Like
I believe you.
I'm all over Brittany in there when she gets negative, but I know,
believe you.
You know.
Yeah. So we can reconvene tomorrow. All right. Unless you have anything.
Yeah, just when you tell Frank that I'm open, you know, and just if you can just leave it at that, because I am open, you know, like there's some way.
He's not a vindictive person. Like it's harder to win me back than him, you know. He really is a good guy, and he's a good player who can be an incredible ally. And he is one person. I mean, look, you're thinking about down the road. What about Shane?
What's that?
What about Shane? He's going to be, like you said, you know, what are we going to do about him when it comes down to something that requires, you know? So I know he's, you know, going to go shopping with Danielle at the mall after this is all over, but you know what I mean by that reference? Like, he's the guy who goes shopping with him, you know what I mean? It's like, so we need to be just as worried about him down the road as, so just something to think about. We got a lot of bodies to get rid of.
Oh,
Hi. We ate some baking goods.
What do you guys make? Is that a lot of people out in the kitchen?
There's no one out there.
All right.
Did you talk to him?
Yeah.
And?
He's pissed. He's starting to come around a little bit, but he's pissed.
Do you think he'll want to talk to me or no?
Probably not. I mean, it's gonna probably take.
We basically like have to just win the POV and get rid of Frank and keep working on him.
I mean, this conversation definitely helped, but it's gonna take a few more of these, and it's, you know, he'll come around, but he's.
What did you say to him?
I said, hey, like, are you really pissed, or is this an act? I'm like, you know, and I was just honest with him, you know. I said, you know, Frank said he was going after Janelle. I thought we had a coach's thing, and this and that. And it's just, I mean, I think, honestly, he's kind of hurt, you know.
About what?
Like, I think he thought I was, like, doing this to be like, oh, I'm the winner that's gonna stay, and like, but I'm, you know, I'm like, Mike, you know me outside of this house. I'm not like that. I'm not a scumbag, and even there.
Yeah.
So it was a good conversation. I think there's a chance, but it's gonna take a little bit.
He's still with Frank then, 100%?
Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna turn his back on him.
Did you didn't say anything about like us working together then?
I said, I'm like, Brittany and Janelle, they want to work with you. All the coaches want to stick together.
What did he say?
He's like, well,
Danielle, please go to
like,
the
well,
diary.
you can understand I'm pretty upset right now. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'm like, well, how about, will you, since I said, will you be open to it? He says, yeah, you know, but it's not going to be the, you know.
Easy.
Yeah.
What a little bitch. Like, seriously, like, I understand he's like a sensitive man, but get over it, you know?
No, I mean, to be honest, I think a lot of it was like, and he told me, he's like, it's important to me that I don't look like a fool in this game. And he's like,
for God's sake.
I know, but that's
so he's pissed about possibly getting blindsided, but he can do that in BB7 every single week to make himself look like the man.
I know, but I'm just telling you, that's like, so, you know, obviously.
His ego's too big.
I know, so obviously it's important to me that I found that out so I can start playing up to that, you know. But we need.
I mean, he's completely irrational.
I mean, he just.
He's known for backstabbing, and he's known to be like the guy that plays all these people, but like when he gets played, it's not okay.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't even a big deal. It was like, maybe it's because it's movies playing him. Because Will really did play him hard.
I know. He was pissed about that. I'm like, I don't know. But bottom line is,
Do you think we have a shot at working with him or no?
Yeah, but
We just have to get Frank out.
I think Frank's gotta go, and it's gonna have to look like, it's gonna have to be very, like, laid out for him, like, here's the bones, Frank's going, there's nothing we can, you know, even then he's gonna be pissed, you know.
I wish Will was here instead of him. Will's so much easier to work with. Boogie's like, not logical.
Like if that happened to Will. See, I just feel like Will wouldn't get that close to some random ass, you know.
Will plays very logical. Boogie doesn't. He plays emotional. Boogie's not willing to work with us because he's hurt and upset.
How it would make him look like the man if he stabbed Frank in the back. You know what I mean? You'd look like the man if you did that.
Tell him that.
I will the next time, but
Be like, a real Chilltown move would be to stab your opponent in the back.
who was like part of Chilltown that he stabbed in the back?
I wouldn't say he didn't stab me in the back. He stabbed Legion of Doom, but he stabbed James Ryan and Daniel Reyes in the back, completely. Will kept me safe.
I mean, like,
He stabbed Howie in the back, he stabbed Marcellus in the back, he stabbed James Ryan in the back, and he stabbed Daniel Reyes in the back. 4 people.
I mean, I thought I was coming here, like, to play, like, now I'm here to, like, convince people why they
You
should.
have to coach him. You have to coach fucking Boogie. We're supposed to be
all that
one of
Batman,
the best players.
You didn't say anything, tell anyone about the Batman and Robin stuff, did you?
What?
You didn't say anything about the Batman and Robin stuff.
Me?
Yeah, to anyone, what I told you.
Why would I?
I don't just
No,
squash that.
I'm not going to repeat anything you say.
Because that's just gonna.
We have to stay together. If I leave next week, you're following week. Like, you are screwed. We are so screwed right now. Like, me and Brittany have to stick together. If he doesn't want to work with
Brittany,
us, fine.
please go to the diary.
But at least the 3 of us have to stick together.
I know.
We have no fighting chance. Freaking Joe's out there. Will's. I get a lot of information from Ashley, who trusts me completely. Will's bitching and moaning that the coaches are already working together.
Because he saw us talking.
Yeah. And Boogie's not nominated.
How come Will can see it and Boogie can't?
Boogie, I'm telling you, Boogie is nothing without Will. You can make him that great player again, but it takes a lot of coaching and you have to it's a lot of coddling and bullshit that I don't like to do.
I have no problem doing it, but I feel like, I mean, this definitely helped. I mean, he went in from like this to like, he's like, all right, you know, but it's just, I didn't expect I'd have to do that. I thought he would just be like, all right, dude, let's roll. Like, I didn't.
What is he thinking? Is he thinking like, okay, if they get rid of Dan and Janelle, oh yeah, I can just run this shit. No, you're gonna be the next one out. That's logical thinking. Why is he not seeing this?
Because he's like, he's hurt and he really likes Frank. Like, maybe that's the play, is like to make him be like, dude, if you stab Frank in the back, you know,
Your back is one of the best players of all time. But if you just lay down and die for him, you're gonna be known as a PUSSY. So frustrating.
I mean, I guess I just thought he was cut from the same cloth, where he just would be like, dude, I know you outside this house. I'm not scumbagging you in the diary room.
I don't do that either. He's the one that does that. That's why it's the paranoia, because now he got played and he's nervous that me and you are laughing at him in the diary room. Oh, we played fucking Boogie. Ha, ha, ha. He's nervous of that.
Or to me, I don't care. Like, if it happens, it happens. Like, I don't.
If he wants to do that, fine. I mean, the thing is without Will, he's just a big target. a big dumb target that doesn't do anything.
I guess I know the role I gotta start playing then. I mean, I'm glad I know now. I wish I would have known 24 hours ago.
What about Boogie? Not just...
No, knowing that I would play that role to him and just...
He told, apparently I talked to Brittany and he told her this morning, the only person I'm working with is Frank.
I mean, yeah, he's like everyone in his house is lied to me except for Frank.
But Frank is lying to him. Frank told me, I swore to Boogie on my daughter's life, Frank looked at me and said, if the coaches go into this game, Dan and Boogie will be in the block. And if he's fucking lying, I'll call him out right now. He said it to me. And I was like, oh really? I was like, well, what about me, Frankie? You know, like playing up to his stupid like macho guy thing. I was like, oh, well, what about me, Frankie? Are you gonna come after me? And he was like, well, once I get rid of them, then you're next. And I was like, well, that's not very nice. And he's like, well, can you blame me? I don't want to lose to a coach.
Alright, so...
But Boogie did say to me that 1 week because that 1 week where Frank was like,
the JoJo week.
He was like, let's get rid of Danielle and get Dan the fuck out of here. And I knew that he was anticipating the twist. And so I went to Boogie alone and I was like, we need to keep Dan in the game because if Dan's gone, you and I are like in serious trouble. And he was like, okay. And then the next day, literally, I don't know what he said to him, but the plan was to get rid of JoJo. So he did do something with Frank, but it's just so frustrating. I don't know.
It's gonna take some time.
So should I talk to him, you think? Probably not. Is he mad at me?
I mean, he's mad at everyone right now. And so, like, I think, like you said, like, because I'm a guy.
He talks to you more. He's always had this thing with women. He doesn't like, he really hates strong women, especially.
Inferior to women.
Yeah, he doesn't like strong women. Like, it makes him a little bit crazy. That's why, like, I don't know. It's freaking nuts.
Day 28.
Day 28.
Day 28.
Like next week, by the eviction time, we're pretty much almost halfway. Halfway's day 38, and eviction day's 35. How sick is that? It's crazy. But that means there's going to be at least like 2 double evicts. Or one double evict and 1 fast forward. Or
I don't like double evictions
does?
or fast forwards.
who does? Nobody does. Fun. We picked up a snaggler. He just walked right by her.
I didn't even see you there.
Camouflage.
I snuck in. What are you doing?
Bat
Little
cape.
goose? Little goose? Nada? Picked up a straggler.
Is it the only child syndrome? I don't know. Is it because Dr. Will's not here to hold his hand? I thought I was going to be playing with one of the biggest badasses in history. Now I got to coach him up. Man, what the hell?
Listening to him, to Boogie and Dan talk in the storage room, and Boogie was like, "Oh, she's the worst eavesdropper ever." I opened the door and she was right there, and I don't know. I guess I don't know what they were talking about or anything. I have no idea. I don't know if they were scheming. I just know that they were in
You
there.
think that two people just go to the storage room together for fun?
Yeah.
Ashley?
All right, Britt. They're not getting baked goods. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah, I'm getting Twizzlers now.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, these pants.
Stop losing weight. I know I'm not. Get him away.
No. Look.
No. I don't know. He seems fine, like in good spirits, but then like after dinner we were sitting there, and then that was the first time I spoke to him, and he was like, I was like, how are you? And he was like, it's good, it just sucks that everyone was talking about me going up and I didn't know. And I was like, I didn't know. He's assuming that everyone knew that he was going up, but no one knew.
Freaking paranoia in this house. How about Joe's tall tales at dinner tonight?
Oh, Joe.
Remember that time that I picked up a van and put it in front of the door of the gymnasium?
It wasn't just him. It was a softball.
We, know about how, I'm, they think that Frank and I are in the final two, and,
They really still think that?
And I never even got a chance to show where my vote was going to go.
Right.
So.
Well, I'll tell you this.
It's my own fault.
She didn't tell me a word. She just said, she didn't even say I was safe or not safe. She said, I'm not telling what I'm going to do. She did the whole thing. Dan doesn't even know what I'm going to do.
It just caught me at a one of those days where, like, especially last night, I don't know about you guys, but after that, I felt like it made the game seem so much longer.
Yeah.
And I just, it's all I've been doing not to, I'm such an emotional person. I've just had one of those days where I miss my family so much.
Well, if I can tell you anything, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but I felt the same exact way. The minute you're on the block, you start just letting shit get in your head. Or I did.
Oh, well, see, I wasn't
It's an emotional roller coaster.
This sounds sick, but I'm actually relieved to be nominated. It's not what's bothering me at all. Like, I've been in a sour mood all day. And I just, I don't know. I'm like, if I go home, I go home. That's the way that the world turns,
No, I get that part of it. I just was so... Every minute of every day I had mixed emotions because someone would look at you and tell you one thing and somebody would look at you.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a total different story when you're not on the block.
Yeah.
And you feel like, oh, this is just part of the game. When you're on the block, you're feeling like, oh, this part of the game ain't no fun anymore.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah.
I honestly, at that point.
Yeah, that was.
There was no way.
Yeah.
I said it to you.
Yeah.
No matter what tomorrow, your class act. You just feel, you feel like a piece of shit.
Well, I'm not gonna work. I told myself coming into this, I'm not gonna bullshit, and I'm not gonna work against another person. People are gonna vote the way they want to vote.
Well, especially now more than ever.
Yeah.
Though.
And I don't want to be that pathetic person going around and getting my hopes up.
All I know for sure right now is I just totally do not want a coach to win this.
Yeah.
Any coach.
Well, it's funny that no coach was nominated.
Yeah, but see, I feel personally that's a backdoor issue.
You think?
I mean, I gotta feel that way. I mean, am I wrong for feeling that?
No.
I mean, you gotta think that it's some.
That was the first thing I thought. That was my first
I've overheard
initial.
conversations to where it's not.
Really?
Yeah.
Then we're in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
Conversations?
Yeah.
Understand it?
Hour. You can when you're in that back bedroom there at Skid Row, you could hear everything at the door. You can. So.
And Janelle and Bogues were talking last night.
And it's just way too suspicious when, obviously Danielle she feels safe and comfortable with Dan, but obviously she didn't see his season.
She didn't, yeah.
Obviously she hasn't.
He's taking her under her wing, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the... I mean, he, I don't know, man. Either she has the most pain tolerance in the history of anybody ever, or she is like... Dan's coaching is just the best thing in the world. And
no, me and Jen sat over there and watched that.
Right.
That girl come out with more swag than I've seen in anybody in this
she
building.
cruised. Yeah, she cruised to that.
When she was doing this,
Yeah.
she slanted her hips like this, and every time we would say something, she'd look over at us and like Dan and go. I mean, literally, you the look on her face is I could sleep here till tomorrow.
Yeah, not a problem.
We were literally going, holy crap. 'Cause I thought it, I actually thought it was going to come down to the 3 that it did, but when I saw
We called
Danielle
it
doing
3, but,
yeah. When she was doing what she was doing, we were like,
when
that
she was
she's
doing
not.
her thing, I was like, that's what
I said, because I said in the day,
She
like
wouldn't
I
give
did
it
a,
up.
I did a pump up talk when I was in the have not room. During the day, I said, I looked in the mirror, I'm like, there's no fucking way, buddy. You do not get off whatever the fuck they put you on. You're winning it tonight. And then
I said the same thing.
I was up there. I mean, I
give myself a really
I
lots of
never.
prayer,
I was
prepping myself.
pumped. I revved myself up, and I said it. I said to some of you guys, I said, I will eat baby tonight. I don't give a fuck.
I think one of my problems was when I was up there, at one point I was hurting so bad. Obviously, I am the biggest guy in the house. Not just because they said that, but I am. And I'm sitting there going, I made this little deal with myself, and I think it was the end of me. It was, I said, I don't want to go off first.
Yeah.
And when Boogie jumped, it kind of like let the air out of my face. I was like, oh, somebody's gone. I was like, Joe ain't gonna make it much further.
That's what Boogie says to me today. He's like, I don't get it. Why does nobody want to be out first? I don't give it. Like, he's like,
Yeah, he didn't
first
care.
got the same thing as 9th through first out.
yeah, totally. When it was like when I knew I wasn't gonna be able to hang on for 3 hours or 2 hours or however long it was just like, okay. But I know for me personally, I stayed on there longer than I thought I was going to. So
Well, it's disheartening when you look down that road and you see people dying and struggling.
Yeah, and you're
it's
like,
a little
oh,
disheartening.
you're like, oh,
kinda
wow.
okay,
But then I'm like,
can I
what?
win this or do I just keep in pain?
I felt like Danielle and Brittany, and they were just too comfortable.
Yeah, and I was just like, they're 23 and 24
I still
years
thought you
old.
had it.
I thought I had a pretty good
I
shot.
thought you had a good
You
shot.
were doing really great.
You were definitely,
Up
you
until-
had Shane
up until
and
it was the
Frank
max.
beat.
Yeah.
And I kept
Yeah.
thinking if he
I
can
thought
just,
I said
you
I
know,
could be up
If
there all
I
night.
Never
would've
reset,
tucked
it
my
never reset.
elbows
You
in
won't.
early
Never
on,
reset.
like they did, I would have given it one hell of a go.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, I would have had no idea unless I was sitting on the side.
Yeah.
Me and Jim looked in,
We
when
were
they
like-
took their elbows in, we were
Well,
like,
Danielle kept
We
on
were
doing
like-
it. She kept on being yelled at,
Yeah.
and so I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Well,
other people were
safety
doing it
advice,
big
not a
time.
rule.
but that's when I said to
safety
Boog,
advice.
I said, this ain't a rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just purely, they're just yelling at you because they don't want you to get hurt, but it's not a rule. And that's when he yelled at you and said,
He
fucking
said,
tough
hey,
'em.
this ain't time to be nicey nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually fair. It's like, lock your freaking elbows,
Yeah.
son. And I did.
She literally had them around like this, her hands in her pocket, and it was like this.
Yeah, she was just so.
And her hand in her pocket.
I was like, God, girl. There's no way anybody's beating her.
Oh, if it isn't Dan.
Dan the man.
Oh, damn it.
Drinking beers, huh?
Couple.
Drinking beers.
Who's drinking tonight?
Me and Joe, and then the wine people, so I got 3.
The wide people.
You already, is that your third one?
It's my 3rd.
3 beers in the BB house. That's a good
That's
buzz.
like, that's a binge.
Yeah, that's a binge in the BB house.
It is. Especially how much you ate? 112?
115. That's at the end of last week on the cereal diet and the salmon diet. 115. I'm getting a buzz too. I can feel it.
Yeah?
It's a
Who got the
damn
Miller
good
Lite?
thing.
That's a damn good
I
thing.
got a Miller Lite.
That's good.
They didn't have any Tecates tonight.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Or a
that,
Heineken.
dude. Bud Light's the shit.
that's because they drank them.
Yeah. Last night
That's
when
what I
we were
drink at
watching
home.
As
Is
the
I buy
Struggle.
Bud Light.
Yeah, they're like eating pizza, like, no, it's dinner time.
It's too pissy.
Coors.
Have you been in
Coors
this whole
Light.
time?
More or less, yeah.
They've been in here pretty much all day.
Except for when I got the beers out of the fridge.
Best place to drink them.
Yeah, I agree.
I would be upset too a couple times.
We're not allowed to talk about production.
Sorry.
That wasn't you.
Little Megan.
Oh,
How cute is this for a 4-year-old,
that's
right?
pretty cute. That's a 4-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
That's very cute. Does she live close to you?
No, she lives in Huntsville. It's 3 hours away.
Oof.
But I see her I go home pretty often.
You do. And that's where your family lives?
And see, this is Alabama's mascot. It's an elephant. That's what she put.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they call him, the mascot's name is Big Al.
Big Al. Big
Yeah.
Al the elephant.
So that's why she put that on there.
Nice.
And then I can't believe she spelled my name right.
I know. She probably had a little help.
Yeah, I'm sure my sister.
What's up with the rhino?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I think she just put it there, but.
Megan loves Danielle.
You think Julie watches the episodes of Big Brother?
I'm sure she does to keep up with what's going on.
Julie is a kid, though. She has to fit it into her busy schedule.
She has to do the talk, too.
I know, and raise her son.
It's cute.
How old's her son? Oh, that's right. She just had a baby.
That's one thing, like the super fans on a forum will notice they'll show a montage where the moon comes up and then sets, back down and goes.
In the show, you mean?
Yeah, on the show.
They'll have like a speed.
They do a
camera in the
montage,
backyard.
yeah, and they show the moon, and then it'll be like, there hasn't been a gibbous moon for nearly 2 weeks. Clearly editing it weird,
What's a goobus moon?
Gibbous moon is like, but you know how crescent is between half and new?
Yeah.
That's between half and full is gibbous.
Is it like a thumbnail?
Yeah.
It's just one here.
Yeah. Between half and full is
Is
gibbous.
that named after the guy that
I think so, yeah.
gibbous? Learn something new every day.
Yep, that's the gibbous moon. Oh, I was supposed to take a bath tonight. Chocolate bar? Who's chocolate bar?
Wanna go get
What kind?
some stuff? Surprise?
Yeah, surprise me, buddy.
No, I'm good, thank you.
As long as it's not a Mr. Good bar, I hate those things. No, I mean it beats, slop though, for sure. Dude, it's the weirdest thing to be able to go in that storage room and be like, what do I want to eat today? This is awesome.
Yeah, I hate about beer. I get so full. I'm sitting here going, okay, got a little buzz, but now I'm bloated. 3 beers.
3 beers and I'm buzzed. What in the hell is this world coming to? Dude, when I get back home, my friend Scott's gonna be like, all right, you're just drinking a shit ton.
Well, just because I hadn't eaten anything
Heavy.
all day. And then I ate all grease.
Yeah. Did you like the mac and cheese?
I thought it was good. I just wish he wouldn't have added whatever he added to it.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah. Apparently, Levi says the same thing.
Okay, Levi and us are on the same page.
Uh-oh.
Don't
comes
screw with the mac
Danielson.
and cheese.
Up here.
Maybe he's going to the bathroom.
Hold on. He kind of is a turtle going up those stairs.